Hello, everybody. My God, that was a process. And after all that, I forgot the shot glass because there was like 10 other things I had to do. And I was like, I'm not going to write all the things. I'm just going to tell everybody I'm getting a shot glass. I'll come right back. That was one of the 10 things. And it's the only one of the 10 things I forgot. So I don't have a shot glass and I don't want to run all the way back over and get one. We have whiskey. We have energy drink. We have whatever we need. And I guess we're just going to take sips instead of shots. We'll just take swigs as accordingly. So how is everybody? Sorry for the delay. I was doing so much today. If you guys don't know, and by the way, the reason I was also delayed, for the last 5 minutes, I was going into like a massive sneezing fit. I could not stop sneezing. I've told you guys before, like once every couple weeks, I have like this rapid sneezing fit where I just like start going like, achoo, 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 like almost like I start sneezing before the first one even ended. And it's like literally, I like almost like get a headache because of it. So if I sound weird or look weird, it's because I just sneezed 500,000 times in a row right before I jumped on here. So, besides all that, there is a giant storm coming to New Jersey. It's supposed to start at some point tomorrow, I believe. So I had to make sure we had the plow truck gassed up and it was running good. And I had to make sure we had bags of salt and the driveway was cleared and everything is good to go. Then I did a bunch of work. I did a bunch of reactions. I was running around like a crazy person. And then I noticed I didn't even post the thing. So at least I posted it like an hour ago before we even jumped in. But that being said, what is up with everybody? We are in the middle of a battle still. But like we basically killed everybody. I think there might be one or two people left. I honestly am not 100% sure. But where is the chat? There it is. I was like, where's the chat? I'm not even drinking that much tonight. Not going to be shoveling snow hungover. I'm going to get drunk while shoveling snow. Ooh, clever. When's it supposed to snow by you? I originally heard Sunday night into Monday. But then I heard today that it's going to be Saturday into Sunday all the way through into Monday. And I don't know what is going to be right at this point. All I know is I was last told that tomorrow afternoon be prepared. Not hitting us until Sunday, I think. So I might have time to get water, but it's probably all sold out because even the Northeast forget what Snowmageddon is like. We literally did that. That's what I did too. We did shopping. We have like tons of water, tons of food, tons of oil because we have oil heat. We have everything we need. I charged all of the generators because all the generators, we're expecting one of the worst we've had in years, at least where we are. They're assuming we're going to get around 8 inches, but it could be as high as a foot and it could be as low as like 5 or 6, I guess. Either way, anything over like 5 or 6 is probably the most we've had in years. Preparing, so that is what I was doing all day, and I'm just like exhausted. So, that being said, we're in the middle of a battle. 10-ish tomorrow till Saturday night, 8 to 10 inches. Yeah, that's what I am expecting around that. I was expecting exactly what you're saying. I was told like late afternoon into Saturday night, going into Sunday, leading possibly through Monday or sooner, but it's going to be a shit show. And this is the first weekend I don't have to watch the arcade. I'm not kidding, since before Thanksgiving. Since before Thanksgiving, I've had to watch the arcade every weekend. Didn't have to do Wednesdays a couple weeks. When it was like Christmas and New Year's, I got to skip my Wednesdays, but I still had to like be on call. Nothing bad happened, but when it snows like that, there is so many problems and it is hell to run the arcade. Like when it snowed last time, I was going nuts running around scrambling to get people to cover. I had to go in and stuff. So I don't have to worry this week. I could just chill at home. My bathtub is full of water, LOL. Yeah, same thing with the well. Clever knows, with well water, you have to flush toilets with like your toilet stopped working, you stop having water, your water is powered by your well, so you have to start. I like literally, like Clever saying, we fill our bathtubs and we use like water like this, and you got to use the water to flush the toilets, maybe even bathe if you run out of, like, if it goes on for days. Where I live here, we've lost power for weeks at a time at points, and we've literally had to use buckets of water to bathe, to flush our toilets, to everything, to the point where we would go out and buy cheap water and you literally use it to flush toilets, or you literally had toilets filling up. I remember Vinny was a baby, and we had snow systems blow through that left like 80 in on the ground, all told over time. Yes, like I remember, like I would say the 90s, I remember crazy snowfalls, like where I am now. Like where the snow literally was like a foot and a half, 2 feet high, like several times. I remember this. Where you at again, Clever? I mean, it'll fuck us up here too, but I'm just not panicking. I don't know. I remember the winter of 10 a little too well, I guess. No thanks. Had my fill of snow this year already. Ba. Where are we talking? The city will have generators to keep their water running, but if a main freezes and bursts, may be not good. Okay, so let's jump in, everybody. Oh, let me get the clock. I didn't do the clock. Let me do the clock because we're already like a half hour delayed by all this. We're going to do like an hour and a half. There's 3 hours to the end. We're going to do at least an hour and a half. We'll see what happens. Keep liking the video and subscribing if you haven't, because we definitely will do bonus time if we get to the extra likes. I'm not doing anything tonight. I'm just going to order dinner after this and probably just hang out and relax because I've been running around all day. But if we do the 50 likes, we will do bonus time. Because I'm not in a rush, we also might just do extra time anyway. Like, we'll see where a good place to stop is. But we're going to do at least an hour and a half. And the clock seems to be working again every week. What is 136, 12? I don't know why I said 19. Vero could read my mind. I was going to scroll up to the top, but Vero, always on it for me. Thank you so much. 136.12. Let me set everything up good. 136.12. All right. Put that between their heads. Let me raise the roof. Pretty close. I'll go right there. Drop it a little bit. All right. 136.12. Everybody set your clocks. We're going to do 3, 2, 1. Is there any... I might have not read it yet, but is there any reason to take shots for anybody right off the bat? Let me say hi to everybody, too. We got Clever, Vero G, Michael, my moderators, the Dude JB, Michael... I said Michael again. The Dude JB, Ace, and my brother, also moderators. Ace probably lingering in the back somewhere. Clever name I made. Colvin is here leading blind. I do see you right off the bat because I remembered HollyMac79. Ninja Master is here as well already. I didn't know if I saw Ninja yet. Good to see Ninja. I think I read one of Ninja's comments, actually. So good to see you all. And we're going to start. Let me know who I'm taking shots for. Marion Ravenwood is in the chat. So I literally forgot the shot glass, even though I specifically said I was going over to get it. So like I said, this is filled with whiskey. So we're just going to drink this. So everybody, we're going to do 3, 2, 1. So get ready. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, it's probably blasting your ears. Oh, it's not, because you can't hear it. Never mind.
Can't even kill a kid with that.
They can't even kill a kid.
Oh, wait.
We
got to reset it. We got to reset it because I'm sorry, everybody. I literally forgot to set the time on this thing. I set the clock, but I didn't set the other thing, and people were probably yelling at me that I didn't. So here we go. 1:36:12. Reset by Jordan. I think we're not even there yet. Yeah, now none of this matters, so don't worry about it. Yeah, we were like right here.
1 million for anybody else.
Thank you.
But you're Percival.
Yeah, no.
Stub his toe on the roots.
I'm cool.
Okay, cool. That brings us to Keyleth. You're up.
Why is Keyleth, you're up? Did I read that wrong? Keyleth, you're up? Because I feel like I got to do a second before, if that is the case. 1:36:12. I feel like it's in the middle. Let me do it. Let me see if I could stop it right on time.
1 million for anybody else.
Thank you.
But you're Percival.
Yeah, no.
Stub his toe on the roots.
I'm cool.
Okay, cool.
All right, we'll just go there. 1:36:12. Everybody go. I think if I click it really fast, I could get it, but I'm not going to mess around. Everybody, 1:36:12. I'm going to take a swig of this to all of you glorious people. We had a F4 tornado in like 02. or something and lost power for like 3 months. FEMA left the camper for like 2 years. Jesus. The worst we ever had, and no, that's the worst I ever heard, like from someone I actually know. I'm the worst of people I know. The people I talk to, I don't know anybody around here, but granted, I lived in Jersey my whole life. I could be wrong, but I remember losing power for like over 2 weeks at one point. It was the only once in my life, but I remember one time it going to the point where we literally started having to go get water from other people's houses. We would like take large bins and go to like the closest person we knew who had water and fill them up and transport them in like vans and stuff, because it got to the point where we literally had to we just had no water for so long, and we would go over other people's houses and shower and bathe, but then we'd be like, can we take water back with us? And I literally remember being young and hauling back like garbage buckets filled with water. Like my dad had trucks, so we would load them inside the trucks, and you had to have them in the trucks because if you loaded them on the ground, they were like hundreds of pounds. So you had to like have them on the trucks, and my dad would park the truck at the garage, and we would literally like dish out water from the garbage buckets for weeks. And this happened like once, and like one other time it was like something slightly similar, but it wasn't nearly as long, maybe like a week the second time. But then what happened was people told me in the town that so many trees fell and knocked out power lines that as they started repairing them, they did it the right way, to the point where everything is repaired and new, and they did it the right way the second time, and now it never happens anymore, or not as much nearly. So anywho, Hurricane Floyd. Oh, I'm talking about. Was it Hurricane Floyd? It might have been. I remember being in high school. I feel like I was like, it had to be half a lifetime ago. I remember being pretty young, like a teenager when it happened. So it could have been Hurricane Floyd. They all mix up in my head. Everybody get ready because it's almost 6:30. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
That brings us to Keyleth. You're up.
Who's left alive?
Brings us to Keyleth. You're up.
There are 2 orcs. One that's currently on fire and down in the flames, trying to pull itself up.
Here we go. 2 orcs. One on fire.
But it's starting to look around and notice it's.
And the other one is our happy little friend.
No, stay.
Who are we doing a shot for?
Are we still
Somebody
trying to keep
give me a reason for a shot.
Sure we are.
And I'm going to
Sure.
take a mighty
Alright.
swig with all of us.
The one that isn't on fire, but you know that's
Yeah,
Up
sure.
the clock.
Can
the clock.
I want to Earth Glide.
There is also going to be a
underneath
break
and
in like
pop
20
up
minutes.
underneath of him?
25 minutes or
This
so,
guy,
there's
yeah.
going to be a
Fire
break.
on fire, guy.
And then we'll reset the clock. Maybe then I'll go run and get a shot glass.
So underneath him, he's actually on top of another larger orc. So you burst through. The fire is destroyed, and you see a bunch of the stone that's
Bursting
thrown aside.
through.
What was the campfire has now just been detonated in a burst of snow and earth. You burst out. You catching him?
Yeah.
Okay. So you burst up the bigger orc body that kind of just rolls.
Keep
off
liking the
ground,
video. We're up
smoldering.
to
You catch the
almost
guy who's on fire,
20.
currently holding him above you.
Halfway
What
to
do you do?
50. Keep liking
first I
and
wanna
subscribe.
stamp him out
Everybody
on
like the
fire.
video.
In the snow. Sorry. Just stamp out his fire.
I'm just
You're
going
just
to
clutching
put on
him.
my backup account after I close this out.
Just flailing about in your grip.
At this point, it's pretty much obvious we have won the day.
And then
I'm just curious to see what we do after.
I just want to like grab.
We had
onto
people
him.
banged up.
I wanna
Was
start
that not,
dragging him
everybody in
over
the chat,
to this
was
nearby
that not
building.
one of the most vicious, violent scenes Matt's described in a while?
I've kinda got
Skinned
basic
bodies,
stats.
bears
Well, you had your shrink on fire.
ripping bodies apart, and
Oh,
there was
19.
the guy with the.
20,
We have to
20.
untie the guy. There was a guy tied to a
The
post,
flames, and the
having
chaos, you
javelins
can't even
tossed
resist,
into
you just
him.
have him in a full
I
grapple.
would
He's
have
not
ran
restrained,
over
he can
and
still
tied
attack
that
as
man
he has
down.
attacks, but he can't move. His movement is 0, and he's currently holding in place.
Okay.
Take a
can I
shot
start
for
dragging him over to-
there
Has to be,
not
yeah,
being
you've
2
already
feet of
done
snow to deal with. Yes.
20 feet
This is a
to
shot,
move.
everybody. We're taking
Okay,
a shot,
I'll,
a mighty
I'll
swig
slowly
from
start
this cup.
dragging him
At the
to
break, I'll go get a
this-
shot glass.
this
But we're going to
tree
take a
over
mighty
there.
swig from this
One,
goblet,
Two,
even though
that's
it's
as
not
far
a
as you can
goblet.
drag him there.
Okay.
For
Kind of
the
pulling down.
gods
He's
to
like-
not make it snow 2 feet tomorrow and Sunday. So
All right, that ends
cheers
your turn. Vex, you're up.
to the weather
Alright, I'm gonna turn
gods.
Trinket around.
Please do
He's gonna
not
attack
allow
that dude that got a hit
it
on
to
him.
snow too bad for us.
Okay.
One
I'll
behind
take 6
Right here.
inches.
Oh, the
I
one
want.
behind him is the one that
I'll
currently
take
is
nothing,
Yeah,
but if
being
I have
dragged
to, I'll
away
take
after
6
being set
inches.
on fire.
Cheers
Okay, he runs
to
up
the
the one on
gods.
Grok.
Okay.
But he moves out of the way so that I can get a clean shot on him.
Okay. Moves around.
And he bites him and he claws him.
Go for it.
Okay.
This is your bonus action.
Come on, Trank.
You're giving him the attack in the bonus action.
I still get a bonus action.
Oh
He
my
gets to
God.
attack and I get to attack.
Yeah.
That was
yeah, he
so
won't attack and
cold.
he gets
I have it
both.
chilling in one of these
Yeah,
things.
He gets
Go for it.
So cold.
because of Beast Chill Fury.
Exactly.
Gosh, darn it!
Is this pre or post Griffin? Because I know this episode name, but I have
Alright, go ahead
forgotten
and roll
exactly
damage.
where we are. Did flesh slow off?
Darn it.
Did I say slow off? Fall off? I remember there being
Was that
men with no
13?
flesh, right?
No,
Wasn't it like
12.
fleshless bodies?
12.
Or
Alright.
skin? Skin. Did I
I'm
mean
going
flesh?
to shoot
I
him.
meant skin.
From
Okay.
my hiding spot.
So you can
know.
dart out from around the tree and release an arrow. Go for it.
Right.
Get a girl. Don't hit me. It's all right.
Don't hit me.
20.
20 hits. Go and roll damage.
Right. Yeah. No.
I said Griffin.
15.
Didn't
Let's
I?
see attack.
Whoops.
Rolled a 1. and
19.
Is it Griffin? Am I
19
saying
points
that
of
right?
damage.
Hey guys,
The arrow
almost done
strikes him
with
in the
my
center of the
errands.
throat.
I'm looking at getting
Goes and
about a
falls on the
foot
ground.
where I
He's trying to
live.
grab trinket,
My-
that pounces on
yeah,
top and
that's-
just rips down.
That's around what we're looking at. Me and Clever, I'm thinking it's going to be
That
around
one is
8 to
done.
10 here. I hope. I
Currently,
honestly,
at this
I
moment,
wouldn't even be too
the
upset
camp
with
is
that.
cleared
I don't
except
want.
for the
I don't
one
want
that
like
Keelan's
5
grappling
feet,
by.
but
You
I
guys all turn around
really
and you
just
can
want.
see now there is the other tent still filled
Nothing.
with people. The other two here disappear.
I don't know
into
if
the
nothing
doorway.
is an option at this point.
Bro.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, hold on. You hold one and I'll hold the other. Wait, no, that reminds me of something. Never mind.
My fear
Oh,
is
and
that
I
I'm
take
going to
out
lose
Raven
power.
Edge.
And like I said, I
Oh,
already
to
have
the-
generators
she's on.
waiting to
And I
use.
kind of put him in a nice
But
little
it just-
sleeper hold.
We have
Yeah,
our
look,
heat
mate,
doesn't
so
work,
unless you
obviously.
wanna
So
bleed
what we have
or
to do
lose
is
the head
use the
attached to your
generator to
body.
power radiators,
Are there
and then
more
all
you
like
got
hibernate
these
in one room
parts?
because the house is too long. It's a ranch. So there's just too much distance to cover for generators. It would cost a fortune to power them all the
get
time.
advantage on
So
those.
we all gotta like kind of settle in
because
one
of
side of the
gravity.
house in like a room or two, and then we heat up those rooms and we can power like a TV.
25.
It's it's like you gotta have cozy family time. Because it's enough to power the fridge
Face as soon as you approach,
and the TV
on Craven Edge, you're
and
almost
like a
hit with
light
the-
or two
the
in like
arcane
one
strength
big
of the
room.
blade and its fallen
And that'll
frames
be
that
good
imbue
for
you
like
with
2 days.
is each
Then
time it
after
happens, the
that,
shadows that drift off
we
the
have a
blade
backup
will
one
drift
that'll
off your
last like a
arm
day, and then
off
you're
your
screwed.
shoulder. And
But
from
it
his
hasn't
perspective,
failed
the
us
whole
yet.
world
It's
goes
been
dark
enough
around
to
you
do
as you
it
take
yet.
Each step.
And
that
worst case
grimace in your
scenario,
face
I could
falls
always bring
into
the
fight or flight
generator to a
fear.
friend's house that still has power, and then recharge it. It takes about 5 hours, and then is good for another 2 days. It's an a giant, heavy-duty, very expensive electric generator. So
Deal with Goliath.
I could always just power it up. So basically, we'll
Some
never
blood,
have to
but
worry
it's
about the
killing it with a little bit of strength
refrigerator
that has left kind of dribbles
going
down the
out
chin
and
in
all
a
the food
very
going
aggressive
bad. That
way.
was our biggest
Anything
concern.
else?
We would always have so much food go bad because we'd have giant refrigerators and we couldn't power them. And we'd have to shuttle food to people, but there's only so much you
Is
could
there any
shuttle.
reason
So
why
then
I
we would
should
try to
keep
stick
you
things in the
alive?
snow and stuff and keep it cold. But the generator keeps everything pretty good. And when it's 5 hours to charge, so you can leave the fridge off for 5 hours. By the time you're back, everything's still good.
I will die here with my brethren. I will not run
I said this before. I said I was willing to bet that these people would that would be willing to die with their
Before
people.
I dispatch you to your maker, have you seen a sphinx or a cave of magical origin around these parts?
Oh, is that what you meant? The Sphinx, not the Griffin?
Rotten
I didn't see the Sphinx.
half giant. And I take Craven
Yeah, we're
Edge,
talking about
and
Sphinx.
I grab both of his ankles, and I pull them apart, and I shove the blade up under his grundle.
Oh my
rip one of his
god!
legs off.
And then rip one of his legs off.
Horrific display. It was
My
fundamental to
god!
step
Lift him
Yeah,
up
let's see
from his
Constitution.
grundle.
Well, although it's
And
going on,
tear
I
a
wanted to
leg
run forward
off.
and work on the guy that fell from the tree.
That dude
And-
might still be alive. There's a
I can
good
take
chance you
Python,
might
he'll
be
be
bleeding
pretty
out
messed
still
up.
if you
Python
were
not
torn
just
up
what's
through your
happening.
grundle
You can over
and
aid and
your leg
manage to
ripped off.
keep him
You're
from
probably
dying.
still
He's
feeling
unconscious
that
still,
for
but
like
he's slowly
another
coming to
minute or
Does he
so.
look like the description that we
Yeah,
got?
it's Cyrus. Bloodied, horribly brutalized, but alive. What's your strength at now?
+4 to attack and +11 for damage.
What's your strength score at?
I think California is the
it
only place
is-
not getting snow or ice. Well,
It is
lucky
now
you.
21.
21.
Californians, the
You're
Californians.
stronger than Pike again.
Yeah, only for a little bit.
Alrighty.
Are there any other prisoners still tied up?
Yeah, I'm in the
yeah.
other tent untying them,
Yeah, there's 3
What about
more
the
on
guy
side
with the
over here.
javelins?
You guys
calming
worked.
them down,
Before,
looking for loot.
20.
Yeah,
sorry.
I was gonna say before I drop my earth
20.
elemental form, I start busting open some of these crates for quick lootage.
Quick
Fire
lootage.
strength 20 if you kept it from the last basilisk fight. So 17. You got how many bonuses from that combat?
7.
Kerosene
from
heaters
without the short rest,
aren't the
so
best
it's been 7.
indoors. Yeah, no, you gotta
You
have.
got 7
Like that's why I have electric
20.
now. We have gas generators.
No,
Well,
no,
we
21,
we
'cause it
still
takes
have
2 to
them,
go up the
but we
thing,
used
right?
to use gas generators.
No.
But they smoke a lot.
Okay.
And they smell like
Oh,
gas,
boy.
so you have to wheel
Every
them
time they
outside.
fail a saving
And we
throw,
would
your
have to
strength goes
build
up by
like
1.
a little cover
Every 2
because sometimes it
strength,
would
you
just
get a
keep
bonus.
snowing. And if you
That's
keep
how it
having it
works.
snow on the generators,
I'll make
that's not good to have generators covered in snow. Some are built that way. We had older
awesome.
ones that it
Which
did
means
not.
your
It did
overall
not
strength
go
bonus should
well
be
if
plus
the
7.
generators got covered in snow.
Listen, man, he's
So
listen.
we'd have to build little like shed
turn
for
it
them
back
and
plus
run them
4
outside and
plus
run
7.
to and fro like an outhouse.
Is your strength modifier
Then we got
normally
the
plus
electric ones.
3,
The electric
correct?
ones, it was
Correct.
expensive. It was like
With every
$4,000
even number it
for
goes up, and
one
it goes
big
up
enough
1
to
point
power a
by each time
room
you
with like
steal
3 or
strength.
4 things. But
every 2 they go.
like I said, 4 or 5 hours, you plug it in a regular outlet.
Goes up by 1.
Regular
So,
outlet
yeah,
will
your
last you like
strength
2
right now,
days
your overall
with a
strength
decent
modifier
amount of
is +7,
stuff.
So it would be a plus 4 on top of whatever your normal attack and damage rolls are right now.
I haven't seen one in years either.
strength
Kerosene
saving throw
heaters.
So +4
I
is
used to
correct.
see them all the time when I was younger. People would have the gas,
Plus 4 on top of
the
what you normally
kerosene
get, but your
stuff.
strength is
I would see people running
Okay.
it to get
Let's get this
kerosene
camp
all the
clear and get
time.
these people
You don't
inside.
see it
Get
so
down on
much
the left
anymore,
side.
if ever.
As you're untying
There was a
them,
gas station down the
you're
street
all-
from me that sold kerosene for a long time because of people that had
Took us
those.
in the night. We didn't
And
know.
I haven't seen that in
We were
decades.
dead, and like some of them start
But when
breaking
I
down
was,
into
like,
tears.
Right
There's,
around
a
when I
little girl in
started
there that
driving, or
most-
right
probably the
before,
most,
there were
like,
kerosene
stalwart
gas
and
stations
trying
around
to
me.
calm, like one of the men that's sobbing. She's like, "It's okay, it's okay," and he's patting him on the shoulder.
Kids, man. It's always
They're
the
resilient. They
kids.
bounce.
Survivors
Very
of West-
resilient.
They're resilient. Children are fine.
Yes.
Crazy.
Up by the base, and they just-
Exploding trees. I gotta
come in
look
the
this
night
up.
and
I
took
saw
my
that
life,
North
they
Dakota has
took
an
me.
exploding tree
Took
alert.
everything.
How does that
You're
happen?
safe now.
Please explain
As
to
is
me.
your camp.
I believe you. I literally just want to know the
You've walked
science.
out. Have you
How does a
seen
tree explode? I literally want to know the explanation behind it.
Wilhelm?
Yeah, Wilhelm.
Wilhelm.
Yeah.
Small, older, gnomish fellow.
I would imagine
The
they get
little
so
girl,
dry
types of this.
that somehow they almost like spontaneously
Dropped down on
combust,
my
so to
knees.
speak,
But
maybe,
you
possibly.
seem
I don't know.
very brave.
I have a
Did
big
you know
electric
what Wilhelm-
generator
Nice going.
which has solar backup
since
stuff
we left.
for the ramen shop. I could
So
run a
he
fridge
stayed
for
in
2 to 3 days.
wasn't
That's
down
what
in
the electric generator I'm talking about. It has
No, we were
solar
not
powered
okay.
backup, so I
What's your
can
name,
power
man?
it outside. But honestly, I thought it was powered. I think somebody used it last time and we never recharged it. And by the time I knew, the sun was already gone.
Well, thank you.
So I had to power it electrically. So it's all fully powered now.
Do you like
But by the
bears?
time I
What do
realized, I'm like,
ceremonies?
it's
Let me
and
know
it's
how
also
it's-
way faster. It's way
see,
faster to
she's
power
still-
it electrically.
Bears are a rough subject for
It
her.
just
She's
costs
probably
more money,
seen
and
a few people she knew.
Yeah.
you have to have power. So luckily, I still have power right now. Honestly, my mom and my dad were like, "Did you check the generator?" And I'm like, "No one ever used it." And then I'm like, someone must have used it. Sometimes my dad will literally use it just
right across
because
the
it's
face,
there
right
and it's
kind of
next to his
up on the
chair.
side again.
So he'll just like
again.
plug it in and stuff sometimes,
She kind of trickles.
like thinking it's like a surge protector
I
or
drop
something.
elemental form and start helping Pike heal whoever needs healing.
Okay.
I go for that circlet that was on the war chief.
Oh, good call.
Grog,
Solar panels with a generator. Yeah, that's
expected
that's
first.
what ours
We
is.
should bury the dead.
But is your generator electric too, or is it just? I'm assuming it's
Was
both.
it human
Mine is
bodies or-
electric and
or
solar.
animal bodies? Ouch.
And it's not hooked to the house. Like I have friends that have those generators
and we'll cover
that
it.
are hooked directly to the house. So
Well-
the second the power kicks
Yeah.
off, the
Well,
generator
well.
is
The
on
rest of the
immediate
boys are doing
standby
some
and
sorting
kicks
in the
on.
mansion.
Those are pretty cool, but
they're all
those
in there
get
being
costly
cleaned up, the
too.
servants are
One of my
getting
friends
to
had
them
them put in a house about my
mean,
size, and it
we
was like 15,
Shout
20
out every
grand
24 hours, but
for it, and I was like, that's very convenient, and I like it.
And say,
But I also
Hey!
don't lose power enough
everything
now
all right?
to justify $20,000 when I could just
one-arm man.
spend $4,000 and have an electric generator.
running over.
I could live in a room for a day or two
I heard a lot
and
of
save
craziness going on.
$16,000.
You did good.
Saw a little bit of
If
it.
I
You
was
have to use
rich,
your
though, if I
dagger.
had like endless money,
I know,
I
but
would
I kept it just in
100%
case. And he
get
still
backup
punching me
generators
against
in my house.
There's one standing behind you right now.
He spins around and like swings it, loses grip of it. And into
About
the
10
tree.
minutes
He's like,
away from break time, I
comes over,
think.
grabs it.
Maybe 15 minutes.
Nobody saw that. Totally cool.
And like I said, if there's any reason to take a shot, somebody tell me.
So you guys begin taking the
Tell me
bodies over
all
and
the
putting them
reasons.
into
I'm
the
going
pit,
on my backup account right now.
on top of the orc.
Here
that
goes
you
my
blew
last
most of the
like,
forehead off
everybody.
of.
Last
Killed it.
What are we to?
like for the video. What are we at? Are we almost at 20?
The circlet?
Well, Dry's in
16. Like the video,
you
subscribe.
put the
We're at
circlet-
16
the
likes.
circlet is more of it's adornment. It looks like it was a symbol of power. It does not.
The
appear
circlet,
to
here
have
we
anything
are.
Magical about it, but the uncut gem in the center appears to be a raw ruby, probably worth about 150 gold in its.
Oh
core.
my god, I thought he was gonna say like 150,000.
You also-
In my head,
the
when he said
bodies,
150 sounded so low
overall, from the
that I'm
ones
like, oh my god, he
have
must be
access
saying
to,
1,000, and that's the
additional
craziest thing I've ever seen in my
230
life.
gold pieces, and amongst the goods that have been gathered here, if you should wish to return them or keep them for yourself, there is roughly 700 gold pieces
All right.
amongst the other
So we
bits of
got
dried food,
close to
starting
1,500
to
in
rot vegetables.
Money and goods.
There's a couple boars, right?
There are a couple boars that were dragged into things that have been hunted and killed.
Let's eat the food that we lost,
Uncut
and
jams.
cook the
I'll
bowl
put
to
my
cook the
other
bowl
one
to-
in
There
at
is
the
one
break.
unspoiled fire.
I have solar panels and a generator. I already read
And
that.
then I
What
will
about the,
return.
Yeah, put your likes in, everybody. Likes are glorious. Space them out if you do multiple accounts or
How
they
about
don't
the
count.
casks? What's in the casks?
There are.
We're almost to
4
20. I mean,
casks,
there's
very
a
sized.
shot.
There are 2 large.
We're
large
almost
casks,
down to 30 minutes already, believe it or not.
Well, there's one
Right?
giant grain
I'm pretty
barrel.
sure it was like
There's
130
one
something.
barrel that appears to be of standard
We're like
ale,
20 minutes down.
and there are 2 smaller wine barrels. Only one of them appears to be labeled, or at least hasn't been fully rubbed off. They're nothing special. These are probably just grabbed by whoever ran a tavern in Western and took what they could. during the chaos.
All ale and wine
Matt.
special.
Jamas? What does
Fair
that say?
We should take that and wait.
I don't
there's
know what
meat.
that says.
Don't we have a cold bag? Don't we have a
Jumas?
cooler?
Is that what you're saying?
Let's keep some meat.
Jaumas? I can't
Oh,
read
we
it.
do have some
I can't
stuff
read
in
it.
Some stuff is in it.
Keep some grain and meat or something.
All right, yeah, I'm keeping boar meat in my.
Totally.
Yeah.
Some boar
When I
meat.
saw it, I thought of Reaganomics.
Because I'm really
I always remember the Ninja Turtles.
Did you take
Reaganomics.
damage?
On my way
Yeah.
to the dispensary,
Never
LOL.
said
Last
that.
stop
There were
on my
jokes that were
errands.
made about that.
I got 2 new ones yesterday, Ninja.
There's already a stump set up
And
for you. Previously
I
used for
think
not
I've been
humane reasons, but
doing
you
runts.
managed to
I think
prepare
runts is the
boar,
one that
cook
I
it over
was
the,
smoking.
the area here
I got
as the
2
sun
new
slowly
ones from
begins
my
to set.
friend that I
Guys,
used to get
short
from back
rest.
in the day.
Is everyone taking a
I
short
felt
rest?
like hanging out and saying hi,
You're all
and I
mine.
picked up
You
some
mean
stuff. I got
the
some
If the
maintain
sun is
resin
setting, are we taking a
pens,
short rest or a long
and I got some
Are we
raw
spending the
stuff.
night?
I got
You're in your
runts and
house.
something
Of course
else.
you can.
What was the other one?
Is
Ready?
it
We're gonna
all
look it up
night? What
together.
time is it?
After we're done.
It's about 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
A little early.
Let's pack it in early.
Ow.
Packed it early.
Well,
He literally
Are
said,
we going
well,
to
I
the
got
upper
2 different
town?
ones. He only had 2, and I go, give me a little of both, and I'll try them. One was runts, and the other one he goes, I can look up if you want, but I completely forgot.
We're not going to
He
the-
goes, I'd have to go home and look it up because I don't remember.
beacon is?
Because the reason I bought it was he goes, if you want, I got this stuff from the last batch that I have left over, and I'll throw it to you for like 80% off. And I was like, I'll take it, but I haven't tried that yet, so that one I don't
We
know.
just check it out and then. Your door is stationary though, right?
The door is stationary.
Yeah.
The store is on the outside of this camp.
It looked really
But everybody
weird.
inside, so.
That's why
Yeah.
I was like, I'll save that for a
Nice
rainy
stealth
day.
in the air.
But it looked really weird. When I say
Yeah, I
weird,
wrap
it was
myself in,
like
like,
mostly
my-
shake, and it was like totally destroyed.
I mean,
And I
you
was
will
like,
make it stealth
it was
check.
like not a lot worth. It was just enough to like be
put it at
like
disadvantage
good as a backup
because you
on a
are-
rainy day, like I
It's
said.
possible, but you're also a giant rocketing half elf in the sky.
Rocketing
I'm not
half
that
elf.
giant, okay?
Wow. Wow.
Roll disadvantage.
So I usually get advantage, so I'll just roll right.
Are you able to see a sparrow flying in the sky?
I could go twice as
I
high.
love your
Oh!
so
You know what? I
much.
still have Pass Without a Trace.
I don't think
never
I could
pressed,
explain if
the
I
mark
wanted to.
with that
Kind of like
concentration.
Reaganomics. I could describe it, but I can't make it make sense. Gotcha. On my way to the. Oh, I read that.
23.
23.
I don't know if anybody's a fan of Gravity
Go for the point of
Falls,
exhaustion, Grog.
but I
From the
watched
Frenzied Rage.
half a season today, earlier today,
with
of
her.
Gravity
She's-
Falls.
you're going on the
I've
boat?
been trying to get way ahead on
Turn
shows
into
so
a-
I could start,
a
like, getting other things
mangy
done.
crow.
And I
Looks
fell
like
way
you
behind.
have a
Well, I didn't fall behind. I just caught up. During Thanksgiving and Christmas, I always catch up because I take a week or two off. So now I'm getting ahead again, and I watched literally a half a season in one day. It's a very good show. I only got like 6 episodes left in the entire series. That was really good.
All right, so as you continue, press
That was
the-
very
the-
good.
the
Very
two-edged
good,
heading
Sam.
Towards the direction that Keelan
Jay,
points
did
out
you
to
watch Wicked for Good
You
yet?
guys
I
swoop
saw it
down as the
opening
tree line
day,
comes to
leading
an
blind.
end, the snow
Me and Jesse had
begins to
tickets
subside, and you reach the base
pre-sales
of
like
the
a
storm
month
peak.
or two before. We had tickets
There,
forever.
perception check, both of you actually.
And saw it opening day, like literally the first showtime.
So
3 o'clock,
roll my dice
opening
right
day,
now.
the first showtime you could get in Dolby IMAX.
you
Well,
got?
it was Dolby, not Dolby IMAX. They're two
17?
different.
Oh wait. Rain.
You're in the
Mountains.
air though.
I enjoyed it.
Forest. At the
I,
edge of the mountain.
I thought the first one
Not
was
pertaining
better as a
to
whole.
the fourth,
But I
the
thought
17, okay.
the moments and the
As
twists
the
and the
sun
shocks were
finally hits
way
the edge of
bigger in
mountain
the
range
second.
and begins to set
But I
as the
think
light
as a
starts to
whole, I
diminish,
liked the
it's never
first
having a
movie
hard time
better.
picking out details.
But I
You know
wasn't.
the general
I
vicinity
did not know
might
a lot
actually
of the
take longer than
surprises, and I don't want to
anticipated,
spoil it for
eventually.
those who have
There are a
not
few
seen it.
small
But there's a
caves
lot of
and
surprises I didn't
entrances
see
to the
coming.
Side of this mountain, but
With like the Munchkin guy
doing a couple
and
loops,
all
one
these other
catches your eye.
things.
You look at it from
The,
this
the,
vantage point, it looks like
Prince
a
or
small
the
inlet, like a
heartthrob
cavern. As you get
guy.
Closer, unlike the
What
other
was the
rough
movie you saw
entrances,
the
this one
other day?
seems intentionally
Mercy
carved from the
with,
mountainside in a triangle.
Chris Pratt. I couldn't think of his name. I'm sorry, Michelle. I never
30 feet
I
to its
answered you.
peak.
I
There is a
was getting out of the
triangular
movie, then I
entrance
drove
to
home,
the
and then I
very
like
base of this mountain that
didn't
is
do
recessed
anything when I got
into
home, and I forgot
the,
to respond.
mountain rock itself.
Mercy, the new Mercy
Yeah, I don't
movie
think we
with
should
Chris
land on
Pratt
that.
is what I saw the other day. It was really good. I liked it. I thought it was decent enough. It was basically Minority Report in a different way.
So
Something is in my ear. and I'm
this is
dying.
really smart. You coming because we can't do anything. Do you want to pop out of that? Can you pop
Sorry
back
about
in?
that.
1 cough for yes, 2 calls for
Jay,
no.
Who and C4. I still have not seen any Doctor Who since we last spoke. And Campaign 4, I'll talk about it. In about 5 minutes, this is going to be over. And then I'll give my opinion on Campaign 4.
She doesn't know if you understand.
Why? Is it getting crazy? It's getting beyond crazy.
I float down gracefully on the broom and just kind of.
Yeah,
give
Tal'zin.
it a
I see
little bit of a
Tal'zin doing
closer
crows.
look.
Yeah, Tal'zin and Sam. God damn it. I
As
feel
you
like
pull down,
I have so much congestion
to the
because of
edge
that
the
sneezing
tunnel,
fit earlier.
The cavern entrance. You can see this relatively worn, just through time and weathering the structure of the tunnel. Even though it is intentional, it's been there for a long time, and you can see the effect that time has had on it from what was once a very pristine entrance. Looking inside, it
Would you guys say
It's really
season
dark,
or
about
campaign
25
4 is
feet.
chalking up to be like one of the
do you want to
best
step further into the
yet?
cavern?
No, I'm still in the air. I'm not on the ground.
Okay, so yeah, looking inside, about 25 feet past what little bit of daylight that still exists.
Jay, have you seen
disappears into
the Master of the
shadow
Universe
cavern.
trailer? Yes,
You don't
I
know
saw
what's
that
going on.
yesterday. I was
You
talking to
think
my brother and my
Scanlan
sister about it. It
back
looks
up a
pretty
little bit
damn
and shoot
awesome.
a flaming
I thought
arrow?
I was very impressed with the He-Man Master of the Universe trailer.
Sweet. I back up a little.
They sold me on the Seeker's
far
Table last
distance away
night.
and
Okay.
shoot a flaming
I,
arrow.
Mighty Nine did, or Critical Role. I recommend you watch the two films together in one sitting and see if it makes you feel different. I might just do that. I almost went and saw the double feature in theaters. Every theater had one showtime opening day. That was both movies back to back in one sitting. And I almost did it, but I was like, it's 6 hours, and it also wasn't covered by my free pass, my A-list thing where I get, like, I pay monthly. It was like, this is not covered by A-list, and I'm like, so not only do I have to pay, but it's 6 hours, and I chose not to.
Wow, that looks deep. I don't think we should check this out on our own.
Might be fun.
It's great, but I
You're
wouldn't
a-
see it as a reaction series.
Fly back out.
The Master of the Universe looks so good. Yeah, it looks so amazing. I loved it.
Okay.
Very, very big fan. I hope
kinda
it like
coasting
has
into the darkness.
the only thing I will
Does
say is
your,
the fight scene they
form
showed at the
have-
end,
I have
not the one with
dark vision. I know
Skeletor, because
crows
Skeletor
have
one
dark
looked like it was going to get pretty
vision.
badass.
Crows-
But I
you
feel like some of the fight scenes looked a little like boring. But they only showed like 2 or 3, and they were more so focusing on maybe the slow mo to show you what he looked like during the fights. I feel like either way, I'm just like really nitpicking. Honestly, I thought it was phenomenal. I was like having chills and goosebumps when I watched it. So 100% great
do not have
trailer.
dark vision as a
So I'm just flying around in the dark, knocking into things.
I'm probably going
you
to
close
have to
in the
watch
shadow.
Campaign 4 after it's half over because too much
couple
time.
things.
My book is all I
you
can think about.
eventually
I'm
hit
amazed I can sit
ceiling.
here, but I miss y'all.
Coast
Well,
down, you
leading
land
blind, we appreciate
partially,
you sitting here with us,
taking
and we hope you
3
love
points of damage
everything
in your crow
we do
form,
as well.
as
best
you
us.
hit and land and tumble down a few stairs.
Ooh, stairs.
At that point, you're in complete darkness right now. You can see just a faint, distant bit of light that's just barely creeping in from the entrance you came from. Around you, though,
Faint light.
nothing.
I'll break form and come back as Scanlan.
Okay, you come back as a gnome. Now your dark vision kicks in, and indeed, you can see there is a smoothly carved tunnel overhead that descends down a long flight of stairs.
Looks like I'm gonna be in here.
Make a perception check.
Natural 18.
Oh, well, it's still not bad. We're in about 2 minutes. There's a break, and then we're gonna reset the clock. We're gonna talk.
It just says dark
I'm probably
vision.
going to. Oh, I already
Didn't
said
write
that.
down the distance.
Okay, I'm gonna stop real fast because this is important. To
Matt's
know
gotta
for this
check stuff.
circumstance.
By the way, Blackbird has a hit point of 1, so technically you popped back into gnome form the second you hit the ground.
Does it actually have 1 hit
Yeah.
point? Then yeah.
Dark vision is 60 feet. I wrote,
60 feet.
I wrote it down.
I'll write it down for the future.
There you go. So yeah, your vision just hits the edge of the staircase, which stops, and then
Man.
continues forward.
I also
The
am
dark
assuming they're
realm
going to make
there
like
is
some crazy
obscured
toys.
or, a
I
hint
think I said
of-
this
of
before,
blue
but
light that just
He-Man,
slightly
I
shifts
honestly think
and
me and my
glimmers
brother had more
beyond your
He-Man
vision. It seems like
toys
the
than
tunnel,
any toy
ceiling
in the
ends
80s.
as the
Maybe
path
Ninja
continues beyond
Turtles,
that, and your
actually.
vision is
I
cut
would say
off
it was a
beyond
toss-up
that. You cannot
between
see,
Ninja
but you do
Turtles
see a
and
very, very
He-Man.
faint
I'm talking
blue
like
shimmer,
late 80s, early
coming
90s
from
toys.
the tunnel beyond.
Star Wars came
that's the edge
later.
of the
I
mountain
became like a
caves.
massive Star Wars fan in my like 12, 13, like my early teens. I became a Star Wars fan, and then I started collecting toys and stuff and being like really into that. But as children in the 80s, like 8, 9 years old, we
You can
were
go down
obsessed
further
with
if you want
He-Man and Turtles.
wanna go to
So
where the
He-Man to me
blue
is like a
is. I
huge
just wanna
deal.
see
So
if
if
I
they
can
start
just
making some like
You have to
badass
descend the
looking
stairs, too, 'cause the
like
actual tunnel
sideshow
continues down along
toys
with
and
the
stuff
roof,
like
and
that,
then as it
like
continues
actual,
past, it
like I want
levels
like, you
off.
know,
I'm
like
gonna
the expensive
die.
figurines. I would definitely buy that kind of shit. I think
I'm gonna shoot
He-Man,
one single
like Man at
magic
Arms and
missile
stuff like that.
into
I think all
space.
those guys. I think the designs are so cool. I'm so happy they made
All right, so you
them look like they did in the toy line.
The magic missile, which gives a very faint, like candlelight glow around it, as it is just a burst of arcane energy.
Ram
Drops
Man,
down and
I don't know if
slams
you
into
guys know
stonework
He-Man like
and
I do,
filters
but
that.
Mech
The little flash you see
and
at the base
Ram
of the
Man were
stairway,
like
the
two of my
stonework there
favorites.
is like a tiled square stonework.
I had
It
all
looks
the
like
toys.
the further
I think I told you
descend,
guys.
the more and more
Beast
there
Man.
is,
I had every
a
single toy, and my mom
constructed,
got rid of them all. all I have left
architecture
is
to this
Castle
place.
Grayskull, and I have
However,
2 of them.
the missile just
I have 2 Castle
dashes against the
Grayskulls.
stone
One I got on a
floor
job.
above the
One is
stairway.
mine as a
No
child.
other
It's
senior
somewhere up in the
reaction,
attic.
some
There's one on the
blue
sun
glimmer
porch
on
that I
it.
could access, but mine, my original one, is in the attic
Pee a
somewhere.
little on the side of the wall. just like a little bit, okay?
Okay.
Zip
Just
up,
a little bit,
turn
just
into
a
an
little bit.
owl and get out of there. At level 5 because I'm out of level 4.
Okay,
Level
so
5 owl.
owl descends quickly and spooks you.
Okay, just the real skull is throwing me off. Mondo made some. Oh, Mondo toys. I mean, shit, man. Please bring back Castle Grayskull.
Wait,
He is the man. He-Man.
Scanlan, is that you? You were a crow.
Yeah, when I saw the trailer, I dig it. I dig it a lot, but I think they said they CGI'd the face. In case you're wondering and you saw the trailer,
One who
I saw somebody talking about it, and I'm pretty sure if they were correct, they said they CGI'd the face, so that's why it looks
Takes off
like...
the broom.
maybe odd.
All right, so you guys head back to the camp, make your way into the mansion, and rest for the evening.
Is it Gray Skull or
you don't rest for the
Gray
evening?
Skull?
What?
I think it's GR.
Sleep working on the broom.
I don't know.
I never
Gray
stopped
Castle
thinking,
Gray
can I
Skull.
assume that everybody's
I'm
been-
honestly not
Yeah,
sure
at this
now.
point in time, yeah, by the
I
time
want
you're
to, if
done,
I
once you
had
bury
to
what
guess,
you
I
take
would
care of,
say
you make your way back.
AY. But I
waiting
don't
at
know
the
if that's
door for
right.
your
Maybe it
turn.
is EY.
This is second level.
He said it, not me.
So yeah,
I never
for
watched the
not
original
taking
series,
rest,
just
you get a
the
second point of
Dolph
exhaustion.
Lundgren
That puts you
movie
at your speed is
with
half.
Bill Barty.
Okay. I want to see how far this.
How did I know
This
his
is
name
so-
was
I've
Adam?
tried this
My
experiment
dad
in real
threw
life
mine
and
out.
never
Yeah,
ended.
Michelle, I remember you told me
Willing
that.
to learn.
Tons of toys my mom threw out. I told you, my
So,
mom.
we'll go ahead and take
one
a
day.
break
Well, I didn't tell you
as
right
the
now, but
party is resting for the
all
evening.
right. Party is resting for the evening. We're gonna go out. What's the timestamp we're going to? And then we're gonna talk for a little bit. Yeah, I said this one time. My mom used to go around. She told me this later on in life. I'm like, there are so many toys that I remember having and I can never find them. We had like tons of the original Jurassic Park line with the stamps and stuff. I've talked about this before. And then one day my mom was like feeling bad because I would look all over. I was like, maybe I packed them up and I put them here, or maybe I did this, or maybe I did that. So at some point my mom was like, I don't know specifically what it was, so maybe some of it is in the attic. And she was being honest, I think, at this point, because I have found other things over the years that I thought I misplaced or thought she threw out. But she was basically like, yeah, I would go around with a garbage bag every now and then. And then when you guys weren't looking, I would look at like what I thought I hadn't seen you playing with in a while and just throw it in a bag and toss it. So like, gradually things would just disappear and I must have thought like I misplaced it or lost it. And I'm like, Ma, not that I thought this because it never really dawned on me and I probably just like gave up eventually. But I was like, what if I got a complex where I'm like, oh my God, I must have the worst memory ever because like I keep misplacing everything all the time and I lose shit like constantly. And it was just you stealing it and throwing it out and having me believe that I'm insane. Like none of that ever came up or became a thing. But I was like, you could have given me like a complex where I thought I was just like really forgetful or something like that. It's Gray with an A. Oh, so it is. So that was my first go-to. Gray with an A. My brother was low-key obsessed. All right, so if I had to have made to a guess, I was correct enough. But honestly, I wouldn't have bet money on it. Post-break, 2:17:57. Okay, reset the clock. And here's what I was thinking. You guys tell me what you think. And we'll decide where to go from there. 2:17:57. 2:17:57. Set the clock. All right, there. That is the new time. Oh, was I? Oh no, it is right. Okay. 2:17:57. Let me get it here first before I forget. 2:17:57. All right, we're getting there.
Hey guys, welcome back. So, kicking into high gear to return to the game as it's going.
All right. 2:17:57. Got it. Now, let me just see how this is going to play out. If we do an hour and a half. Or no, from here we do an hour. So it'd be 3:17. If we did an hour from here, 3:17, what does it end at? 4:50. So I don't want to do that. So we'll do like over an hour. We'll do like an hour and 10 minutes. That way, I want to do it in a way where we do like a 25 minute Vox O'Clock hour Patreon to finish the episode. So we'll do like an hour and 10 minutes. If we do bonus time though, we'll do more. So get the likes in. I put all of my backup likes in and everything. But here's what I wanted to talk about. And I'm just throwing the idea out there. So you guys honestly let me know what you think. Being as we haven't been getting as high a numbers for this as we have for Mighty Nein, I was thinking, what if we do like up to episode 50? Like next week we'll do episode 50. We're almost halfway through campaign 1. We don't have to like roll through campaign 1 very fast. We could take our time with it because it happened 10 years ago already and the animated show is already coming. So we already know we're not going to catch up in time for the animated show. So what I was going to propose is, what if I put a halt on campaign 1 around episode 50? Like this is episode 49. We'll finish episode 49 in the Patreon hour and the Vox O'Clock. and then episode 50 will start live stream next week, and then we'll call it a day after that maybe, or somewhere else that makes sense, and then jump into campaign 4 and do campaign 4 as it's going. And then as they're taking breaks or we have bonus time, we'll try to jump back into campaign 1 or wait till campaign 4 is finished or something like that. Would that make sense, or what does people think about that? We could vote on it or whatever. I don't know if people would be like very against that. I'm only bringing it up because people I know, besides you guys, I've talked to other people about Critical Role 2 at the arcade and stuff, and people are raving about campaign 4. And being as it's so fresh, I don't know if it's like everyone's like into that, but I just feel like we haven't even come close to 40 likes, let alone 50 likes in months. And we were hitting that all the time in Mighty Nein. So I don't know if people just lost interest or Mighty Nein was that much more popular. All I know is it's up to you guys, because I like that plan. Like, we could vote on it. Like, Michael maybe could put up a vote or do something like that, or I'll do something. But I want to do what like will get us more of an audience, and we could always come back to this at another time. I don't mind doing this every week. I love doing it. It's just if there's something better to watch, I don't want to keep running with this, because we're going to have to do this for at least another year. When we get to episode 50, there's still over 52 episodes left. So we're going to be doing Mighty Nein for at least another year before we're done. And I don't see us being able to do that and campaign 4 on top of everything else I do on the channel. So it's almost like I got to do one or the other. So, but do what you all want. I absolutely didn't understand that, and I'd have to watch it to understand what was happening here. Just campaign 1 reactions and catch up on campaign 4 on your own. Campaign 1 is needed for campaign 3. Oh, had to make a new YouTube account the other day and just got an ad with a survey asking for my highest level of education. YouTube's definitely selling my data. Shots so gross. Oh, shots so gross. I could do a poll for the Discord, not on here, but do what you all want, blah, 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 blah. Posted a link to the Mondo stuff. Thank you, Michael. Heading into the depot now. Yeah, I think we're going to miss a certain chunk. I don't know what part, but that's okay, I guess. My thing is, I granted everything, you're probably going to get spoilers, even if it's like very loosely spoilers. But is it something, I've said this before, where I've watched things in reverse. Whereas like the Mighty Nein, we finished the campaign and I'm watching the show. But now watching the show, I'm knowing things that are going to happen. And it's almost like I could enjoy it in a different way. Whereas as opposed to me finding out in the show and being surprised, I like kind of could see the contrast and the differences between it. I don't know. I feel like there are pros, and I'm not trying to talk anybody into one way or the other. You tell me what you honestly think. But I feel like there are pros and cons to both ways. I feel like if I go into campaign 3 not knowing things, that when I find out, I'll be like, holy shit, is that the thing from Vox Machina? They got married, or this happened, or they died, or blah, 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 blah. Like, I feel like you are still equally surprised just seeing it from a different angle. Very much like the Star Wars prequels. We've talked about this once, where one of my best friends grew up with the prequels and saw the original trilogy after the prequels. So he grew up adoring the prequels and seeing it from a different point of view, where he saw Vader born and then was like, I can't believe Luke hasn't figured it out, where I was like, oh my God, that what a shock. And then you go back and you know that this child grows up to be Darth Vader before you even knew he existed, kind of thing. So it's got its ups and downs, but we're still going to do episode 50 next week. So think about that. Everybody sit on it for a week. And next week, we'll talk about it. If Mike could do a poll or something on the Discord or whatever, we'll get an idea of what people think. I want to just get an idea, because if everybody is like, absolutely not, I love Vox Machina, and like, I don't want to take a break, because I'm also thinking it is almost at the midway point. We could even go to the midway point and then take a break so we know exactly where we stopped. Or like Michael said, I could recap it myself. But if it's as epic as people are saying, I almost feel silly not to put this on pause and go and watch the newest, freshest, highest tech thing. Because I'm sure it looks like beautiful, and they probably got special effects galore. I remember Dimension 20 seeing Brennan, and they had like a crazy setup, and I love Brennan Lee Mulligan. So I'm like already ready for it. Campaign 4 is cool, but if you pause Campaign 4, then Campaign 3 will take forever. and it ends full circle, so it's worth it if you do campaign 3. The end of Vox Machina is awesome, epic. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I don't know how to handle it. But if I watch, but you guys did say campaign 4. It didn't we say campaign 4 is in a different world though? So how would campaign 4 be spoiled by, or how would Vox Machina be spoiled by campaign 4? I don't know. Either way, let's sit on it. Just everybody think about it. I just figured I'd throw the idea out there. I honestly wasn't even sure if I was gonna entertain it. But then I was literally, people were asking me about campaign 4 besides today. So I'm like, let me just throw this idea out there because I was thinking it, and we'll see. Because I keep trying to think of where I'd fit it in. And I already do so much hours a week on the channel that would just be adding so much more. And like Michael said, I could watch it on my own time and do like a review. But I would hate to do that and not experience it together, is my point. But that's being said, I would wait. I love Vox, but let's do campaign 4. Campaign 3 has ties to Vox. Yeah, I would wait on campaign 3 though. I would still do campaign 3 too. I'm saying hold off on campaign 3, like literally just go right to campaign 4 and then catch up. If we do it that way, I'll catch up rapidly because I know they gradually do breaks anyway, so I would always be able to catch up on a week when they did breaks. They just did a really long break recently, but I also could like double up. Like if I know that we're going to go that way, I could just double up on episodes and like blow through it. Maybe I'll put up a bunch of episodes on YouTube. Like I'll do it like I do Vox O'Clock instead of like a 20-minute one. Maybe I'll do like an hour a week until we catch up and like just rapid fire through it. I don't know, but like we'll sit on it for the week. Do you want to do campaign 4 once a month? I maybe could do that, but then I still don't know how we'd orchestrate the live streams unless like once a month we change the Vox O'Clock live stream to campaign 4 and just did something else. But like I said, that's an option too. Let's take all those options. We'll think about it. We'll talk about it in the Discord. And then next week, we're 100% doing episode 50 next week on the live stream. So we'll think about it then. But that being said, everybody, we're going to 3, 2, 1 it. And we're going to jump into this because we got at least an hour and 10 minutes left. So everybody get ready. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
You guys go through your restful evening, except for Grog. Resting up, getting prepared for whatever comes your way, except for Grog.
Except for Grog.
As you spend the night,
Except for Grog.
fending off sleep, staring at Craven Edge, they're on your lap, feeling the cold.
Did
blade
campaign
against
3
your
ever
fingertips
get good?
and
I
shuddering
dropped
and
it
still
in
feeling
like
the
the
strength
80s
that's
or
deep behind
90s.
you
We just
pulsing
went to
through
the
your
room
veins.
where it
Could
happens.
I ask you one
We
question?
just went to the room.
It was a
Clever.
good day, right?
I'm pretty sure Michael and some others think campaign 3 is the best of all the campaigns. We've talked about it before and people voted, and I'm pretty sure there were at least 2 or 3 people that thought campaign 3 was the best.
He was a
And I
stalwart
can't-
champion.
I can't give any input.
kept me
It's the
fed.
only one I haven't seen any part of.
Mostly.
I don't know a single character.
Did he
I know
give you,
Michael's
like,
mentioned names,
a
but I
goal?
can't remember it.
You know, before we put him into different pieces, he was like...
Shot time. Who we
trying to
taking a
build
shot
up
for?
this gold called
Hold on, I'm
Vex'ahlia.
eating a cupcake.
You
Absolutely
don't know anything
not.
about, like, a gold called Vex'ahlia, do you?
Doesn't interest me.
Shot
No.
time.
No.
Just the blood.
I've never heard
the
such
hunger.
foolishness. There you go, Michael. 3, 2, 1.
This is the
Michael thinks Vox is
But look, we
the
did really good today.
the
So I'm
worst.
not
I hate to say
gonna
worst because
sleep.
it's still good.
We're gonna carry this
But
over the
campaign
next
3
day.
is
I wanna
the
see
best
how
and
hard
Vox
you
is the
can
lowest.
So close to being full.
I love campaign 3. Ending was awesome. It did get much better. Crimson Edge.
What? How many more? Hold on. How many more lives do you need?
1 million.
Do you know? Do you know what happens when you get full? Like, do you get bigger? Do I
Full.
get stronger?
Feed me and you'll find out.
EXU is the worst. What is EXU?
Got it. Yeah, can I?
Oh, I always say this. I know what it is, but I just can't think of what it is.
I've never been so happy.
But it still beats a lot of stuff out there. Oh, that was the anime. Isn't that the anime
It's
or
hard
something?
to read the blade, but the disposition doesn't seem to have changed any of your previous conversations, so seems hard to read.
Never
Sort of
finished
like-
yet. Yeah, we talked about this one time.
I tell you
I can't
what,
remember
if you get
what it
full,
was though.
We'll celebrate this upcoming
Not
day
worth it.
at your
Exandria
birthday.
Unlimited. Oh yeah.
If you insist.
Ending was that was campaign 3. All right, I'm taking a shot.
Me for the night.
All right.
I
You
can't
all
believe
come
there's no
to
birthdays or anything
rally
of
your
significance.
breakfast,
Actually,
your
you know what?
chicken-filled
We're taking a shot for my dad.
And some balls.
It was my dad's
Some more
birthday
freshly cooked by
on
the
Tuesday.
Grog.
Tuesday was my dad's birthday. My God, Grog
Circles under the eyes.
turned 70
My night
years
of
old. My parents
unrestful
officially
consciousness.
both made it to 70. My mom turned 70 November 15th, 1955. That was her birth, but November 15th.
Lots of dreams.
One of you shares her birthday. I can't remember exactly who. Was it Holly Mack or Clever, maybe? I think me and Clever share a birthday. I always forget these things.
Yeah,
Horrible
right,
memory.
right.
But
they have a map maker with them.
both
so
my
they'll
parents
find it, no
made it
Made it
problem.
to 70.
Curiosity.
So
Yes,
cheers
I
to my
can
father.
actually,
Happy
find our way
birthday,
back quite easily
Papa
from this
View
position, as We've already
Masters.
traveled this way,
And we're going to
never
take a
really
hearty swig.
been-
Speaking of, I haven't seen
Yes,
Neil. Is Marion still in there?
Will you and Cyrus inform everyone else that it's safe for them? Oh shit, we're not back. They can't go to. We'll be back, and we're gonna send you to Whitestone, where you'll be safe.
Eventually. But right
Well,
now, just go to your...
Will you be safe, safe,
We
safe?
already sent the wounded and the young to White,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
they're
yeah.
fine.
Clever's my birthday. Yeah, October
Alright.
7th. Me and Clever share a
And,
birthday. I feel like somebody shares a birthday with my mom in the chat, which now that I'm thinking of it is pretty odd.
Way to recover it.
That of all the regulars, one shares my birthday and one shares my
the
mom's.
stone arm / satchel and kind of like.
September
tucks it under his
7th.
arm.
No, who?
All right.
Maybe it was Shane
nice to meet you,
Barron.
and Cyrus can step us forward.
It might have been Shane
All right,
Barron,
well,
because if nobody in the
lead the
chat
way.
remembers,
Give you guys thank
It
you.
was
Little
probably-
girl runs up, Vanessa, and hugs you.
possibly it's Shane
and
Barron.
and,
Or Colvin,
Cyrus can
maybe?
pull a couple of
I'm
little
trying to
orcish
think. It's
weapons that were
definitely
left
somebody
behind and
who
arm
we see
themselves.
often enough where I
Cyrus
remember.
actually takes a couple of javelins. and is
I'm
like,
here getting sleepy. They sent me home early from work. It was
"Proper way to
slow.
make vengeance for these."
Don't get sleep. Getting sleepy.
stay
It's
safe.
3 hours earlier for you. How dare you? It's only 4 o'clock,
Yes?
Michelle.
my
How
order back, please.
dare you?
Oh, right, yeah, certainly. He pulls out and hands it over to you.
Just take that carefully. Thank you.
You can keep the opal dagger I gave you.
Got an opal on.
Oh, thank you so much.
Infertility.
The opal dagger.
back away.
I like the faces that Laura gives.
appreciate
Laura
that.
gives very
All right,
like
shall we be off?
seductive,
As
like
people nod, they take
I don't know
some
what you'd
supplies
call it,
from the
almost like
wagons, they begin
snarky.
making their way
She
back
gives like
on the
snarky
order
looks,
treaded
like
path.
you're welcome.
You guys
can
made
keep
it
the
to your own. It
dagger,
was safe to
but
get
it's
out of
like
the crossroads.
it's like
Galen,
sexy
did you see how
too.
generous I was just then?
Nope, missed it.
Missed it.
What's wrong, Grog?
What?
Did you have
You're
trouble
fine.
sleeping?
Yeah, no, look, the sandpit was
Whoa.
just, I think I need to, like, comb it, after use.
Sandpit, I have a bedroom for you.
What? There's a training area downstairs.
The
just for me.
sand pit. I did a lot of
Bedroom
driving this
upstairs.
morning before
It's got a
work,
giant-sized bed
and
in it.
all the bird facts.
Oh, for crying!
And all the bird facts.
Minutes
I
thinking
ordered
about
food right
conjuring
before
it.
we started for dinner. I'm
did
pretty
sleep
excited
last
about
night,
it.
right?
I got a
Yeah.
steak salad
Yeah, I mean, look, I
with
had my way with a few of those
chickpeas and
imaginary
Kalamata
friends, 'cause,
olives.
Man.
I'm quite excited about it.
But yeah, it was good. Good sleep. A little sore in my back.
I'm gonna make an insight check on Grog.
Inside check, go for it.
I willingly, I mean, I wanted a steak salad. I'm not on a diet or anything, even though I should be. I literally just wanted it really bad. I wanted a steak salad. They have this dressing. I think I've mentioned it before. The place I go, it's called the Green Goddess dressing, and it's like a little spicy, green in color,
I
and
don't
it
know
is
what products we're
amazing.
selling currently,
And we're
but I
whispering.
assume there
We
are
do
some.
know that Gilmore's
Vex
Glorious
is a
Good Shirts
baddie.
will be shipping out next
I've
week.
got some crock pot
Glorious
potato
the
soup.
pre-order shirt?
I
The
had
pre-order
soup
shirt will be
all
shipping out
weekend.
next
Lauren
week.
was
We're
on
using
like a
this time
soup
to
kick
ignore
at the
what's happening
apartment.
over here
She got a
while the
giant
Gilmore's Glorious Good
pot
Shirts
for
ship
Christmas.
out.
I think I said this last
We're
week,
gonna
but it's
tune in
happened for
next
multiple
week
weeks now.
episode.
Where she keeps making these giant
Gonna be
pots. It's not a
special
crock pot, even
special
though
giveaway.
she has a crock pot.
Is that
She's
true?
just making. It's like like literally like a a stew pot you'd see like in a kitchen where it's like this deep, and she drops in a whole rotisserie chicken and makes like this giant soup. A lot of potatoes. That's what made me think of it. She loads it with potatoes, and she boils it for like a half a day, if not longer. And by the time you get them, they are soaked in delicious broth, and they're not too mushy, but enough where like they kind of like melt in your mouth when you bite them.
Okay.
Delicious.
Maybe not blackbirds for a while. All right.
But yeah, I'm kind of souped out from all that.
Touchy subject.
Chili, 100% chili. I was just gonna say, I'm kind of souped out. Chili, 100%. I'm a meaty guy. I know you could really meat up a chicken soup, but I love meaty goodness in anything I eat. So my dad makes a really meaty chili, and I think a nice hot meaty chili during a snowstorm is the way to go.
All right.
It reminds me of like the cowboys where they sit around a fire and they got the cans of beans.
What is wrong with you?
I just love me some spicy chili.
Frostfield. Field.
Continue moving. I will smite you.
Jeff.
God damn it, you beat me to it.
All right. You guys
Smite.
continue to head south, eventually following the path that you lead, along with Keyleth's direct
So I
roll.
just did the math in my head, and we're gonna stop at
You
3:30.
do go make perception check.
3:30 on the clock is when we're gonna stop. That'll give me an hour for Patreon, about 20 minutes for Vox O'Clock,
Yes, that is true.
and it's a nice round number. So in about 3 minutes, we're gonna have the hour
With that,
countdown.
you managed to
We've got
skirt
about
the outside
18
of what
likes.
appears to
Like
be
the video,
another
subscribe if you
localized,
haven't. We
basilisk
need
nest.
numbers.
You
It's
catch it early
great,
enough
but
and
because
guide
of
the
how
party
Critical
around
Role
it to
stuff
avoid
now is
that
very
on your
produced
way.
and edited, and other resources I wouldn't look for
You
reactions
eventually
of
make
it.
your way
Even the
to
clippers aren't
outskirts
grabbing
of the
stuff
forest.
like
The
before.
trees begin to thin out.
Pimping
The
my
snow
stuff. I
begins
will
to
be
melt,
hosting live
temperature
streams on
begins to
TikTok at
rise
Disneyland
somewhat.
a
It's
few
still
times a month.
coolish, but
Marion,
it's less
I think I
freezing.
told you this. The reason why. Oh yeah, I did tell you this because you asked about the movie. I wasn't talking in the
There's been a
chat. I was
long
watching, but I wasn't talking because
term
I was in the
enchantment
movies. But you already know that.
over this.
I love
over
my
this
chili
time
with a
period is
little
you're
too
not
much
certain
hot
as to
sauce,
what the
eyes
actual
watering
reasons
and
are for it.
nose running a little
Alright.
bit clever. Same way.
Eventually,
I make it
as,
so hot that it's
the
like
the sun reaches
borderline
upright zenith,
enjoyable.
but,
Well, no, it's always enjoyable, but
later morning,
regular people
you
do not
find
like how
your
hot I
way
make
to
things.
The outside of this tunnel that you
And
it's
it's borderline painful, but in the greatest way. So I think you mean what I mean. I just love me some piping hot chili.
Deeper into the mountain itself.
So this is the place.
This is the
Technically, it's
place.
kinda fluid,
This
so
is the
I
place.
don't think you have to check for traps.
I did
just-
not check the trap.
I have
I
to
just flew in,
mix
but
this
we're
up
not too
now.
good this time.
We're gonna make this into a mixed drink.
If you'll check for traps, yes, let's
Where
do
you
it.
flew over, yeah.
Yes, let's do it.
Okay. Go ahead and make.
Entrance and down those stairs, yeah.
All right. So go ahead. And
All right,
make
this is
a,
now since there's
investigation check.
no reason to take shots that I know of. Is Jay? As I am in live chat mode. I did it before I even started, but thank you, Michael, for the reminder.
17.
17.
I will also check for traps.
Make an investigation.
When I wrote the comment, if you look up top, Mike, when I wrote the first comment before I was even sitting down, I said I'll be back in 5 getting a shot glass. I
Perception
am
is to
in
notice
live
various
mode.
details in here if you're actually actively searching for trap
So,
mechanisms. As like
you were
that,
probably not on yet.
Investigation is generally more used in that regard.
All right, this has now become a mixed drink. If there's a reason to take a shot, we'll take a swig. But for now, I'm just going to drink it like a drink.
But is it a different roll? Traps? Or is it just perception and investigation?
Perception and investigation, depending on the circumstance, one or the other. For the most part, perception would be like if you notice something wrong about the room, you'd be like, that stone seems different. Then you would do investigation to try and find out what type of trap it is per se. Or if you were actively searching for traps, that would be more of an investigation. like
Clever.
knowing
Have
what
you
you've
seen? I know we
seen
talked
around
about this last week, but I don't think you had
Seeing
seen it yet.
terrain
Have you seen the
possibly
Bone Temple
facilitate
yet?
something like that.
You're one of the few people I know
So,
personally, even though I've seen a lot of critics and review
Right, as
people
you
that
guys slowly descend,
adore it. You're one of the
steps,
few people I
as
know
you get
personally
about
that
25, 30
really
feet
liked
before it
the
lowers
last
into these
28
stone
days
steps. They're
later.
rather large
And I
steps.
may
They're,
go see it
you know,
tomorrow.
each,
I have the day off
spread of
completely.
your gate
There's
is
no
wider
football.
than
There's only
the
2 games
common
on Sunday,
that's been around for a very
and
long
then
time.
the
You
Super
can
Bowl,
see
and I'm
where the
back to
corners
normal
are
life.
around
Football
it.
always skews my life so much.
Looks like at points in time.
So
they've
I'm
been
gonna
flooding
do a
this
double
area,
feature tomorrow.
that has caused
One of them I'm gonna go see Greenland
that kind
too.
of
I really want to see
softening of
Greenland
the
too
stonework.
because I thought the
Though
first one was really good,
the little bit
and I
of
like that they
moisture
brought
that's in
back
this
all the original
area seems
cast.
to be from blown in
And I
snow,
might see Bone
possibly,
Temple
or,
second.
another source you don't currently see.
Michael, I have seen some clips
It is
and
pitch
reactions,
dark in here.
but not
If anyone
many.
would like to,
I read that like Michael. I have seen
yes,
some shit.
Dark vision, dark vision.
Flame tongue.
Absolutely blind.
I'm pulling out flame tongue dagger.
Okay.
Flame tongue.
So,
I'll go ahead and I'll light up my hand. Just a
okay.
little bit.
So you guys have a low candlelight. So it
Wait,
gives you
is
a
it
little
out
bit of vision.
already?
It's still very, very dim. You guys make your way
Greenland
down
2?
the stairway.
Greenland 2 came out like 2 weeks ago, and 28 days later came out a couple
downward.
weeks ago too.
It
I
progresses
asked Jessie
deeper
if she wanted
and
to see it
deeper,
last week or the week before.
and you begin
So
to see
both
this
movies came out about 2
blue
weeks ago.
flickering light at the very
Nothing
bottom of the
really
staircase
new has
that
come out
begins to
except
reflect in
Mercy,
your
the
eyes
one I
and
just
adjust
talked
into
about
the
with Chris
darkness
Pratt,
at
which I
this
thought
point
was
in
pretty good sci-fi future stuff. Nothing
Blackwater
has come out in the movies since Avatar. There has
looks like
been
it
no
could be some sort of
blockbuster
water-like
movie, and that was
movement.
before
And
Christmas.
as you hit the
So we're
bottom
going
of
into
the
like
stairway,
the
and it
second
evens
month
out into these
of the new
square stone
year,
tiles
and there has been
across the way.
no
You see
real
ahead of you,
blockbuster. But it's probably
you'll
because
see a
statistically
singular
speaking, which doesn't
circular
help
room
things. But
with no
statistically
exits.
speaking,
What you can
January
tell
is
at
the
this point
worst
is just a
month of the
circular
year
room
for
that moves
movies
around,
in general.
and in the center there is a 10-foot pool of a somewhat still surface of water.
If you're into the stock
There's a
market,
little bit of movement as there is
there is
some
a
sort of,
huge 150 million share
cold
dilution
breeze
of
that was
stock
drifting
going
through
on
the tunnel, but there is
next
no
week with
real
AMC
source of the wind
theaters.
that you can pick up at the moment.
They're going to dilute the stock to try to build revenue to save the theaters.
investigate
And there's going to be probably a tremendous tank in AMC stock, as if there hasn't been already. When I started buying AMC, which I'm out of, by the way, I ended
I'll
up
do it again
out
here.
and
That was as you guys were going the
even.
stairway. Go ahead and make
But AMC was at like $4 a share when I was playing with it, and I broke even and got out. And it's down to $1 and like 50 cents or something like that now. And they're
There's a
saying
very,
it's
very
in the next 2
faint
weeks going to
blue
probably
glow
go
that's
under
coming
$1.
from below
The company
surface of
AMC,
water
biggest
that is
movie
giving
theater
this
chain in the
very, very
world,
tiny bit
is
of light
going to
the
be
room.
worth under
Thankfully,
$1 on the stock
because
market.
most
That's
of your
how
dark vision
bad
based,
their debt
you know,
is.
it
They're in
doesn't
debt like
impede
$6
you,
billion.
from seeing all the details in the room.
But
That
after they
person
dilute the
still
stock,
will be
I
able to
think
make
it's
out
worth a
behind
buy.
That's why I'm in the back.
After they dilute it,
But
I
between
think
the two
whatever
of
it's
you,
at, it'll easily double or
inspecting the
triple
edges,
in a year or two,
there are no
unless the movie
seams,
theater industry
there are no doors,
literally disappears.
There are no other passages. You do, however, see script across the opposite side of the room. That
Wait,
is
the
chiseled
end
into
of the
stonework
world one?
itself.
Yeah, Greenland. Greenland one is the end of the world. Yeah, with Gerard Butler and Ryan Reynolds'
what languages do
girlfriend
you-
from Deadpool.
Common, Elvish, and Abyssal.
What languages do you know?
Gnome and common.
Is language neither of you know?
There
Can I
are
take a look
2,
at it?
maybe 3 ships
see
going
that.
on in Campaign
woke
4,
up
and
with my
most of the
diagram
stuff
and
coming
pulled
out
Just underneath.
is from
Run it
2 of the
across.
players who are just
Celestial.
fucking with the fandom.
It is Celestial.
I haven't seen too many movie trailers for stuff
only
coming
know
out for the
Celestial?
next few months.
I
The biggest
have
things
not
I
bought
could think
that
of on the horizon are Avengers Doomsday
That is okay.
is coming out
Alright, so,
next Christmas. So we're 11 months away
Looking at this,
from
it reads-
Avengers
you can read out
Doomsday.
loud the translation,
But
and the
Masters
thing
of
about
the
Celestial
Universe is coming
Celestial,
out,
it's
and that
it's
trailer just dropped.
a beautiful sounding language.
And I
that
think there's a
even
new Spider-Man coming out in like
translation to
May
common is
or
built into rhyme.
June. But honestly, I
says,
can't think of a whole lot of
Knowledge
stuff
dost billow.
coming out. I'm gonna have to check
All
because I'm
realms
being honest with you.
shore.
Once AMC dilutes their
Sky
stock and
a
it
window.
tanks, I'm gonna
water
buy
a
up a
door.
good amount of shit. I think that thing's gonna go through the roof.
All realms. Do I
Wait,
really
we
need
start at
that?
the beginning.
Knowledge
Not through the
dost
roof, but I
billow.
think it's gonna easily double or
All
triple,
realms
which is
are the
kind of
shore.
through the roof.
Oh,
The
shit.
sky a window, the water a door.
Yep.
All right,
So
Matt
in
is
this
talking
room,
important things.
Circle. What's the distance across the room?
It's about 30 feet across either
Oh, it's
side.
not that
And
big.
it's a 10-foot pool. No, it's a pretty tight space.
And there's solid.
Yeah, the one with
and
Greenland.
then-
I mean the
no,
one
so you move
with Gerard
around.
Butler. I was
It's a
talking to my
10-foot
sister about
walkway
it.
around.
I think it was a really underappreciated movie that came and went and no one saw it. Greenland
Fly up
1.
above the pool of
I
water and look
randomly
down
caught
into
it. I didn't even know what it was.
mix it up.
I just, to be honest with you, I saw Gerard Butler and I love Gerard Butler. Everything he's in, I usually like.
25.
And
No,
I
no,
was
no.
like, what is this
You see no
movie? And
bottom.
I was like, this is a really good
You
movie. I
see
was
the
really
glow
blown away
continues
by it.
downward. It's almost like
Considering
there's-
like there was
there's a
no hype
very
about it,
soft,
no
faint source of
advertising or
light in
anything.
there, but the water obscures it so much to see a bottom. It doesn't disappear into darkness, which leads you to believe that it's not endless, but you just can't make out any details of where it would end or how far that is from where you are.
Well, true.
You do see what looks to be slow shifting movement of like aquatic plant life that is gathered on the edges about 10 feet down and further.
So Percy read this out loud.
10
right?
feet down and further. The theater is dead, Jay.
Would Keyleth know anything
I-
about this as possible?
I mark
being
this
a
day,
portal
Clever.
To the
Right now, AMC's at
realm of
$1.50.
water? Would you know
By the
anything?
end of next month, or
Check to
midway
see if
next
this
month,
is
I think
something
it's
that
going to
might
be
be
around
Make an
$1.
intelligence check.
Maybe $1.20. I bet you by this time next year, it's back to like $3 or $4. I'm just saying, Clever, remember this day. The day of our Lord, January 23rd,
Straight intelligence.
2026. Write a note. Set an
15.
alarm right now for January
there are
23rd, 2027.
elements
And go, Jay, what's
Great
AMC
Plain in
doing right now?
translation,
Somebody set an
it's
alarm.
possible.
I bet you it's $3 or $4.
However, usually,
And if you listen to
doorways
me,
the planes have a very
you will be
prominent
rich.
magical
Well, you won't be
signature to
rich,
them,
but
one that is
you'll
especially,
double your money.
You are pretty sensitive to being an Ashari, and that is a large part of what your
Wick and
people's
Tyranny. Robbie
charge
and
is.
Tyranny and
You
who?
do not get
Tyranny.
feeling that
Tyranny.
this
Tyranny.
pool is a gateway to another plane per se.
I thought it was
There's a very
Netflix
cool-
garbage at first.
Thing. To see magical rooms.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I pull
The
out
chunk, the
my
hunk.
my hunk of
Qual.
Hunka burning love.
hunk of qual.
Hunka burning coal.
Hold it up and concentrate for a moment.
Did Laura say it?
It doesn't seem to spark.
Did Laura say
Doesn't
hunka burning coal? I'm pretty sure she
Can I
did.
take out a single gold coin,
I would be surprised if none of them said
make
it.
a wish, and flick it into the wishing well?
I watch it go down.
drifts and goes from side to side. Drifts down. Glimmers occasionally. Drifts. And then it's out of sight.
There's a fairly good chance we need to go down through this grog. Keyleth, you're probably the best suited for this. You,
I'm mixing these together because all of the
Your chest
powder.
is so big in you because you can feel it through the
Oh, I probably shouldn't do it right
Also
in the
have 2
mic.
vials.
All the powder made the ice stick to the bottom, which is making the powder stick to the bottom.
Cold water in my bag of
All right,
tricks
we're gonna go with this. I'm gonna drink out of this one.
You did?
My apologies if I just blew your
When we
ears
go
out with the
underground, it
ice
tends to be water,
sloshing
so I tend to bring it.
into the cup.
Should we control it or?
Keyleth walks up.
So does that mean
sort of
nobody's seen 28
puts her
Days
hands
Later
in the
Bone
pool.
Temple? I'm surprised. I thought Clever might have seen it, but
When I touch the
nobody's seen
water?
it.
Your hand
That
is
must
in
mean
what
it's
is
not
cold,
doing too
it
well.
is
And
in line with
besides,
most
like I said,
pools
besides
that you've
Mercy,
encountered.
somebody
Not
told me
freezing,
something.
but very
Somebody
chilly.
might know it. If not, look it up for me, please.
Reacts like a new
Last
water
night, one of my
that
friends was
you've
telling me
before.
about the guy from
Sounds
Squid
really
Game, the
murky.
main character from Squid
I
Game,
dive in.
had a new movie come out that was really good.
You
And I'm
dive
like,
in?
I have no
yourself
idea what you're
down.
talking about. And I never looked it up.
You got it.
Now, and you can see like the tunnel around you. It goes from smoother stone.
I love the music. You hear that music
kick
kicking?
Descend.
Gorgeous,
You can see
beautiful
the kind of
music.
algae and various
Like and
aquatic,
subscribe if you have not,
plant
everybody.
matter and life
We are
that's been gathered
stuck
around
at
until eventually
19 likes,
you go down
18
about 40
likes.
feet or so, your feet hit the bottom, and you can see it ends behind you, but then before you there is a tunnel. There is a continued walkway underwater forward.
I'll come down up behind her.
You feel the impact as Grog kind of lands right behind you. What's your
Cat and Murray,
let me see here.
Octus and Vale, Wick and Tyranny.
What's your Constitution modifier?
I can't keep my eyes open anymore. Go to sleep. How dare you? Ox blood doesn't pump.
2 plus 2.
2. Okay. Yours is 5, right? For the Constitution modifier.
Oh, sorry, no, I was being a dickhole. Oh, it is 5, yeah.
A dickle. I was being a dickle.
5 minutes.
Is it however long you're...
Yeah, 1 minute per Constitution modifier. For you, it's 2.
Interesting.
And after you've landed here, you're about 30 seconds in, looking around. Grog's there.
And so how far...
I can't remember if I drank all this.
The tunnel look.
Perception check with disadvantage.
Let's see if a
because the
drop.
water's
One
so-
drop came out. 2 drop. 3. Oh my god, everybody, we got 5 or 6 drops out of it.
Bad.
I just wanted a magic elixir in this cup.
16.
There was enough drops where we will have everlasting life.
It's not hard to see. The tunnel continues against the curve.
Enough drops
upward
that the
about
world
60,
will never be the
80
same
feet
again.
ahead of you.
I hope you're all
It
ready.
is kind of choked with that heavy kind of algae type that's just kind of like slowly drifting there, but there is a path you can kind of see that'll swim through it where it wouldn't really stop or halt your progress, but it curves upward.
Curving upward.
You're halfway through your breath, by the way. You're now at 1 minute.
I'll swim forward.
Okay, Grog goes forward.
Just to where it starts to curve up.
Have both of you guys make athletics checks.
That sucks, dick.
At a disadvantage?
Well, that sucks, dick.
No, not athletics.
15.
12.
I know with you do because you have exhaustion.
Oh no.
Oh, that's right. 12.
12, what?
15.
15, okay. You guys aren't having a huge issue. You get forward, you get to move about half your movement forward every 6 seconds or so. So you manage to make your way up into the center of where the plant matter begins to grow darker and more apparent. Grog, you start making your way through.
Making
I
our
need
way.
you to go ahead and make
Making our way,
a
Marion.
dexterity
Have
save at
my
disadvantage.
snowshoes. Marion, I have my the snowshoes.
Piranhas,
All of
that's
you in the
fine.
path of the storm,
Dexterity
please be
disadvantage because you're
safe.
swimming underwater,
Marion's
which
going to bed. And
is
where's
much
the
harder to
Murray and
swallow.
cat coming from?
11.
Marion,
All
you have a
right.
glorious night.
Dolphins with
Go
lenses.
take advantage of your day off.
so
4
cold.
o'clock
Take
sleepy
8
time.
points of
Well,
psychic
4:30.
damage.
I'll give you the
As
extra 30
suddenly
minutes.
out of the green
Marion,
plant
have a
matter,
lovely
you see
night.
these red tendrils, these like red vines of algae that begin reaching out towards you. One of them brushes against your shoulder, and you feel this surge of shock energy almost travel through your nervous system to your head, and it's like you have an instantly pounding
Shock
headache.
energy.
And you feel your muscles begin to tense up. Make a Constitution saving throw.
You have a surge of shock energy.
You feel your muscles lock up as paralysis takes over. You watch as
I
Grog
see
suddenly
this.
senses up, and the air that's in his lungs escapes.
Upon
in a
seeing
big
this,
heave.
I reach forward, I grab a hold of him, and I cast Control Water.
What the frick?
and
That's not
jettison
good.
both of us out of there.
That ain't good,
Okay,
everybody.
I'm gonna control water.
If it's water. If it's water.
It's gone. Kick the camera. Sorry.
So do you just push yourself away, Jet?
I kind of take like
Okay.
the jet jetting us
So
back out.
you pull him
Water slide.
back, using control water to kind of shove you guys aside. Yeah, it's basically the water's pushing you forward, almost like an Iceman ice slide, and make your way to the other side.
Iceman ice slide, I love
Grog, you that's the first round to get you to the bottom there. Your Constitution modifier is 5. You have 5 rounds before you're officially drowning.
Okay.
So she pulls you in.
5
grabs you to the
rounds
bottom,
before you're
you look
officially
up,
drowned.
Using control water again, concentrate. This is going to take you 2 rounds to get to the top because you're carrying
Can I
Grog's
see them
weight.
coming up?
You do see the form begin, their Keyleth's face begin rising to the surface. Eventually, she breaks through the water, carrying Grog, who's too heavy for her, and then dips right back down in the water. You use
Help!
let's grab and pull Grog out and onto the edge. He's just
My God,
locked
that
in
got
place,
crazy.
Can I
eyes
take the
wide.
Control Water.
I didn't
to see
honestly
if
think it
can,
was going to
like,
get like
pour
that. I
it
thought it was just
into
going to be
out
like
of his
silliness.
lungs?
Bye,
Is
everyone.
any water
Stay
in his lungs?
warm.
And
Stay
as you
safe.
concentrate,
There's
you
a
pull this-
0
this
chance I don't try to
single
make
strain
a
of water
sled.
out
I
of
hope
this.
you
It's the
do.
weirdest sensation
Clever.
you've ever had.
Make a sled?
As the water
I have.
pumped instantly from inside
Like
your
a
lung.
reverse beer.
I have a
Yeah.
bunch, like a reverse
and the water just
beer
scatters
funnel.
across the stonework on the side.
Yeah,
of
I
the,
have
uh,
lots of sleds.
of the-
Even at the, I have
of the
old
pool.
ones though,
It
like
takes
the
about 30
old
seconds
metal,
before
the
your
metal
muscles
and
come
wood
back
ones
up
that
and
could
you-
probably really hurt people nowadays. I have those kind of sleds. I don't even know if they still make them. The traditional looking Christmas
really
sleds
nasty
that you
plants.
see
And
in
I go over-
old timey
my-
white
I'm
Christmas
pretty
and
sure my
stuff.
control water lasts for a minute, yeah?
Control water lasts for up to 10 minutes.
Oh.
Concentration.
Dope. I'm gonna go over and start. Can I start clearing the water out of this tunnel?
Where would you want it to go?
Upstairs.
Or...
Behind us is stairs.
Upstairs.
Away.
Where do you
Make
want it to go?
water
Upstairs.
disappear.
Can you tell me to just
You can direct it, you can part it, you can do all kinds of things with it.
Part it.
The water still has to go somewhere.
An air
can
tunnel
part
for
it?
us.
That's what I was kind of thinking, making like an air tunnel.
Or you can
Air tunnel
redirect the
that
flow. Up to you. What do you want to do? The abilities you have to choose from are part water, redirect flow, whirlpool.
We are hitting
that's
the
not really
45-minute
or,
countdown. I didn't do the hour. I was saying we were approaching the hour, but I just realized I never officially
all
did
the
the
way
hour
across that
countdown.
Side, it's about
But we got about
Let's see,
45 minutes left.
25,
Like and
20
subscribe
feet
if you
across.
have
That's
not.
a big tunnel.
Yeah,
I'll
part it.
part it.
What does that mean? We'll be done around 8:15,
So you got back
8:30.
down?
Well, by the time
you
we're done
just-
talking and everything, probably like
when are you
8:30.
starting the party?
Looking at about an 8:30 closing time.
I just
One
yell
last
to
call for
everybody else and
alcohol.
I say, "There's a tunnel through to the other side. Let's go." And I jump in, and yeah, I'll sink, and I'll start parting the water behind me.
Okay.
All right.
Or let me see, let me
I like
sink
it.
to the bottom, and then I'll part the water in the tunnel
Okay.
straight ahead.
Okay. Do you guys?
Yeah, look at her
I'll
face.
follow.
Yeah, does that
Yeah.
make? She's almost like. Does that make
And
sense?
before
Does
I
that
jump
work for
in,
you?
Right now.
I say, don't touch the plants on the edge.
So we're going through water to get to air.
Is it a
That's what I'm hoping for,
fast
yeah.
drop, or do we kind of float down with it
It's
in the water?
you float down because you didn't part the water of the top of the tunnel. You guys float down.
I'm ashamed to
at a natural
admit I
pace,
do
eventually
not currently own a
touching the
sled.
bottom of the
Clever,
subterranean
what
tunnel,
are you
holding your
doing
breath.
with your
Keyleth
life? I
moves
only
her hands
probably
this
own
way,
sleds,
and the
honestly,
water in the center of
because
the
they're
tunnel
from my
actually
childhood or my
parts
mom
like a
or
bubble in
something
front of you.
like
Nice.
insisted
step
I
into
keep
that
it.
open space now,
Or
you
their
can breathe.
decoration. There is one or two right outside my house right now, leaning against like a Santa Claus and a
Dropping around
snowman.
you,
So they're
as you're
also
holding it at
used as
bay, and you push off to the
decoration when we
side.
a lot of decorating at my house for
Tough
Christmas.
at the time
The
you were
inside of my
going.
house is like a
However,
Christmas wonderland. When
yeah,
you
however,
walk in the
the
front
plant
door,
life that was
only
currently
in
kind of
well,
drifting
actually,
through
I was gonna say
is all
only in the
to
rooms
the ground,
that
and
we
it's
have
just this
parties
giant
in.
mass of
But then
plant
over the
matter on
years,
the
my
ground that is
sisters
soaking wet
decorated
and
this side of the house. There's a
just
tree
there.
over here now. So pretty
Don't
much
touch the
anywhere you
plants,
go in
let's
my
go.
house,
Go where?
there is like
Forward.
Christmas decorations and outside as
I mean,
well.
there is plant matter all over the entire surface. It's thicker on the edges because a lot of it just kind of just drop down
Are
on top
we
of
able to
itself.
pick
Yeah,
our way through?
yeah, it looks like a bunch of wet fur just on the sides. You guys begin walking. What's the marching order
Flipping
here?
through.
Who's going first?
I'll go first because I'm at disadvantage on everything. So
God.
Okay,
That's
Grog.
terrible to go.
Grog goes first.
I'll go behind Grog.
Okay, who's after that?
I'll go next.
I'll take Pike and go after her.
Okay.
I'll go behind them.
And I'm following up the rears.
Following
All right.
up the rears.
Has trinket stuffed back into your necklace, by the way?
Yes, yes.
Okay, just making sure. Hold it up.
I have
I used to have one
So
of those
if you
wood
step
and metal
past-
ones
you
with
step
the
into
rails.
squashing
That's what I
sounds
have.
of footfalls
You could
hit
turn
each of
a
the
little bit so you
sections of the
could-
kind of dark brown,
So
greenish.
you could turn a little bit so
plant matter.
you thought you could probably steer.
It's really soggy
It couldn't
and
steer.
because
It
you're
was hitting that
concentrating,
tree.
it's
Yes,
a lot of
that's the
water
ones I'm
apart,
talking about.
creating this
Exactly what you're
tunnel.
talking about. Those are the ones I have right now outside
As you begin stepping
of my
across,
house in the
you can
front.
see the red vines kind of begin to pull their way out.
My mom has a room full of totes. That's all. Yeah, that's what ours is. Same thing,
Without the
clever.
water there,
My sister
they
now.
can't
My
support
mom.
the weight,
They're technically my mom's, but my
of the
sister
vine
pretty
itself.
much
So
does it all.
currently,
Like my
they're
mom helps, I guess.
unable to really shift
But
you.
we
If you
have
see them trying, you can see the vines, like,
15 gigantic
mass, but
totes
they can't actually
filled
work towards you.
up in the
They're
attic
assholes,
that
don't
have to come down
So
and
as you
go
dart
up
across,
every
you
year.
guys each individually
Every
make
year,
your
my
way
mom's like,
across
take
the
it
other
down
side
a
of the
month
tunnel,
ahead, and
where
then
the end
put,
of
we
the
put it.
water
It's
still
still
enters,
out
the
right now.
curvature continues
So
upward.
we
There's still a
probably
barrier
put it
of
out
water
right
just
before
kind of
Easter,
shivering right
or
there
put
in
it
front of
away,
you.
I should say.
You all eventually make it past that big central patch, and as it curves upward, you can look about.
We usually do Christmas
35
right after Thanksgiving.
feet
We
at a
put it
diagonal
out
that way, you can
And then
see
it'll
the
stay up
surface of water that's
till Easter.
where it breaks.
Oh, swim up.
Can I take the control water and kind of jettison all up like I did with Grog?
Yeah.
Hold on.
So you guys all take a breath as the water wall collapses behind you,
Water wall.
rushes up, and like a water jet, all of
The
you
Wonder Wall.
get jettisoned
Wonder
out and have to
Wall.
catch yourself on your
Oh,
feet.
I'm thinking Wonder. Wonder.
Catch myself on the
What was the Tenacious D song?
Oh.
Wonder Boy? Wonder Boy. What is the secret of your power? Wonder
It feels more,
Boy.
more like a water slide. It comes out the end and feet in the air. It's fun, but
If you've never seen the music video to Wonder
kinda
Boy,
hit the
Tenacious
sprinkler
D,
head,
go
you
check it
get
out.
there on the way up.
Very Lord of the Ring-ish, very epic masterpiece that I did not have any clue at the time that Jack Black was involved with.
They're the best.
Or when they're not wet enough.
I love
They're
it.
like,
So you guys all emerge outside of this pool now. You take a moment to look around as there is no light source in this room either.
Ducket here's
Close
water
the
wall.
dark
I
vision,
put
you look
up
around and you
all
can
my
see what
mom's
appears to
Christmas
be
shit.
a
Yeah, and
smooth
nowadays my
marble
sister does
stone
all of
floor.
the most of the decorations. I do anything
very
that
intricately
involves
carved with
heavy
four
lifting
pillars
or
surrounding the exit of the
heighted
hole that you guys
things.
came out
Like
of.
I gotta put up all the garland on the
You can see
windows
on each of these
and
pillars
stuff that involves
facing
height.
inward,
Even though you can stand on a chair, I usually do all that stuff. And then I do the heavy lifting and
each
take
kinda
in the
face
totes up and
outward.
down. But she does that
The
too.
chamber is also circular, but much larger. It's actually 60 feet
But yeah,
across,
one of
30
us,
feet of the first chamber you
my
came
mom
to.
probably does like
Right.
10% of it now, if that. That's being generous.
Detect traps.
I would say
Okay, make an investigation check.
I do like 10%. My mom does 10%. Not even. I can't even give her that.
As you glance glance
If I
around
did
with the dagger,
10%,
and now
she
that you
does
have
less.
light as opposed to the
Maybe,
dark vision
possibly.
before, you can see
I don't
now.
know.
The room. It's
Maybe
a
she
very,
does
very
the same.
deep
My
blue
sister does the
cobalt
three
marble.
quarters.
And the edges of each of these intricately carved like pillars where the base hits the rest of the structure, and along the walls you can see what looks like gold and platinum filigree and trim.
Gold and
It's
platinum
very beautifully,
filigree.
very elegantly.
I love the way it
built
sounds.
Room. You look around the walls. They themselves are smooth with, once again, no door, no exit. However, you look around the outside of the pool that you just came out of, and there is a 3-foot wide gold loop around it, almost like there's just a big circular gold plate that surrounds the pool, and inside it is carved a language that you can't understand. You recognize it again as Celestial.
Oh dear.
What does this say?
Dagger again?
Dagger, dagger.
All right, this one translates to betwixt the chaos.
Tell me more about your broom.
Betwixt the chaos, our order reigns.
Rains.
The ones who made us
Who made us?
refined the plains.
Find the plains.
As
All right.
ages die,
So much.
Hang on. The ones who made us.
refined the plains.
Plains.
Made us refined.
As ages die,
As ages died,
their time and ember,
their time and ember
I love that Talzin's reading it for us.
for endure.
for endure.
The music is great too. I love the music with the scenario.
There are 4
Oh
dragons?
man.
Yes, endure.
That can't be what this is about.
Why not?
There's also 4
Because we
lionheads.
killed one of them.
It could be 4 sphinxes.
There's 4 lionheads.
As you look
Could
up
be
as
for
well, as
sphinxes.
you glance more of the scenery, you put the dagger up, and right above where the pool is, there is a beautiful circular mural, the size of the room itself, 60 feet across from end to end.
How high is the ceiling?
The ceiling is 40 feet tall.
If it's in Celestial,
40 feet
and
tall,
it
not
says
too
those who
bad.
made us, I highly doubt
That is top tier
the
roleplay.
dragons are the ones that made
I don't think so either.
the
Well, also-
architects of this structure.
If you recall.
Yeah,
there's
everything.
also
The music, the way Matt was reading it, Talzin repeating it, everybody jotting down notes. I don't know what the hell it means. I was gonna go out of my way to try to write it down, but as I'm listening, I'm like, I ain't gonna be able to figure this out, and then I'm gonna be distracted
Image
trying to figure it out.
shows flames twisting and writhing in a arced pattern that then twist into broken rock and soil and earth.
Look at
and
Talzin's
mountains
face. Ah,
that
oh, okay.
then break once again, sinking into an angry ocean. And that ocean then begins to rise into clouds over the sky. Those clouds then dissipating and turning into raw flame and continuing the loop.
Beautiful, wonderful.
Elements.
The elements. Yeah,
in the
there we go.
center of this loop, there is a single dark hole in the ceiling.
I'm flying, so I'm up kind of near it. Can I investigate it?
Yeah, make an investigation check.
All right, hole in the ceiling, 40 feet high. So 40 feet high. I mean, that's not like the craziest
Let's get an
height.
intelligence check.
It's high enough to fly around it, I guess, but like 40 feet is not like
I think-
crazy,
what
crazy
are you
high.
looking
I just want to get a closer look at the circle.
for? Perception. Sure, why not?
To put it into perspective, my parents have cathedral
Glancing
ceilings
at
in their
the circle,
bedroom,
I mean, it has a
and they're
similar
about
small
20 feet
gold
high,
band around the
20
outside
feet.
of it, but it's
So
this mural is built around this.
It is
central
not
hole.
hard.
It's about
I mean, 40 feet.
across.
That's not very
big.
high.
And it just goes straight up into
It said
darkness.
in the previous room, the sky is a window. Does that pertain to this?
It might.
Good. And said the water is a door. Is the
Which we
wait,
came through.
and the hole is right above the water, correct?
Correct.
It lines up. It lines up.
It lines up.
In fact, double check the gold floor. I'm not.
Are there any runes on the gold around that circle on the ceiling?
Looking around the gold itself, no, but you are looking at the actual mural itself this close up. There is a texture to the painting itself, and you can see embedded within elements of the actual a brushwork, and where the flames meet the rock, you can see hidden in the lines what appear to be very, very faint runes.
Is it the same language that was around the...
It's a language you don't understand. This is not a spoken language, though it has its basis. What languages do you know?
Abyssal, Draconic, Elvish.
These are rooted in Draconic, very ancient. This is the basis of what most arcane runes are created from. As Draconic is the base root of arcane runic writing.
That's 4 stories, the top tier.
None of them
but
spell
4
anything you
stories,
understand
technically
with your
it's
knowledge of
not.
Draconic. However, that
Because
is the
4
base root
stories
of
is
this writing,
like
as ancient
12.
as it
It's
is.
on average it's about 12 foot a story, and there's always like a couple feet in between. That's like a barrier between the floors. They're never butted up right next to each other.
Pike's looking up.
So I've talked about this before. So technically 4 stories would be more like 55 to 60 feet, believe it or not. Even though a story is technically 10 or 12 feet, depending, there is room in between. So it isn't quite the same as like a 4-story building.
Represent
If you just had 40 feet direct,
chaos.
it would literally be like 20
centers
feet short
define
of a 4-story building, if not more.
That was
Is my
crafted out of
point.
that chaos.
I
when
used
the
to build
gods came.
houses and construction
Just like-
and commercial buildings too.
Just like we were told of the Platinum Sanctuary.
So I'm quite
That's what
aware
you told me
of.
you found there.
I forget what the exact thing is, and I feel like the zoning and stuff is different in every city and state, so some places might be different, but in my opinion, I feel like you couldn't have, I mean, if it was a house, your ceilings wouldn't be
They're all the same.
12
and they all
feet
have that
high.
giant,
It depends, it
gold
depends.
Stone lion head facing outward.
Bidet all Neil, the great Neil, cheers to Neil, everybody. Pick up your drink and take a mighty swig for the great Neil. We're also hitting the final 30 minutes. We have about 33 minutes left because we're gonna stop at 3:30 on the clock. So we have 33 minutes left, and we're gonna call it a day unless we hit 50 likes. What are we at? I'm gonna take a peek.
You take the
hunk
We are
off
at
the ceiling.
18 still.
What do you do with it?
18 likes.
How did you make this
Neil,
work?
did you put your like up yet? Did you put 100 up?
Like you're searching for a signal.
Okay. You hold it up, and you see the bauble glows ever so faintly, and whenever you drift it over the mural, all the runes that are within like a foot of it slightly glow as it passes over them, almost like a black light. It just kind of reveals them ever so faintly.
Does that mean these are magic? I can't remember what this thing does.
Yeah, it means that there's
Ever
magical
so
essence.
faintly.
It sort of finds magic.
I'm going to take some of the water from the pool, and I'm going to bring it to one of the columns and dash it on the column and see what happens.
Like Fifth Element?
You take the water,
On the water column.
you throw it on the column that matches.
This is
the water
Fifth Element
overhead.
type shit, where we had to
You feel
use
this
the
slight
element.
grinding shift of stone.
It works.
Fire burns.
Yes, it is Fifth Element.
Had to bring it there. Really?
You glance.
Fire burns there. Laura just said it. I'm like, I'll be shocked if somebody doesn't say it. I'll be shocked. And there it is.
I go over to one of the other pillars and I blow on it, the one under the air part.
At Neil, Jay's lying about heights and
Tumbling
feats.
sound of stone
Jay's
and,
lying
you know,
about heights.
line.
If you look it up, I'm telling you, this is the truth. Clever, I give you
As you
credit when
brush
you're
it across
right.
the pillar, once again,
I'm not trying to
the line
steal your
of
thunder, my
the outside
friend.
of the
How do we
pillar.
do earth?
She's an earth element.
What is all this garbage? Who
Well,
is sending me all this
I
nonsense?
druid craft some earth and kind of start wrapping it around the pillar.
Okay. You create this little burst of soil, this little kind of knob of wet mud, clay, and you circle it to smear across the side of the pillar. The fourth mouth
There we go.
opens.
All the
There's a
mouths are opened. Or
Suddenly,
filling with water.
each mouth of the lion begins to just pour a constant cavalcade of sand.
Sand. There we go, sand.
The pool immediately fills up. You guys noticing this room, as wide as it is, across the way, other
Holes.
holes have opened up in the side. And
Holes of
is
sand.
pouring
Sand
in.
is pouring in,
I
everybody.
fly into the hole. I fly up into the hole on the ceiling and drop.
Oh, an hourglass. We are timed.
I drop the endless rope down from the hole as I'm flying it up, so there's a rope in the middle of the room.
Okay.
that everybody can go
The
for.
sand,
And I'm
if the
flying
sand
up.
fills up, we can just ride the sand up to the hole.
Yeah, keep jumping.
But
up
what
on
if you're
sand.
sinking in the sand?
So you
What if
ride
it's
up to
Sam's
the top,
just assuming
you
we
go
could
about
ride the
60
sand up? What
feet
if we fall
to the
through
very
the
top.
sand?
Before you get there, you have to take a second to go ahead and rummage and find
Like it's
the rope.
fresh sand. I
The
don't know
rope
if
is
it
on you
packed
at all
very
times,
tight.
not in the bag
We
of
could
holding.
like it
No,
could
no,
be like
it's on my-
quicksand
it's my
that we just like
Okay.
sink into.
Rope of infinite twine.
Right. It's a robe. It's like a it's
Robe. It's not a rope. It's
yeah.
from the inside.
Robe.
a
Of
bucket
a
on the
jacket.
inside of the robe.
Oh.
So
Can it support a?
you would have to get that from Grog first, who would probably back a holding.
All right, fine. I fly back down. And I
Fly
get
back
it.
down, get it from Grog. All right,
Okay,
we're
at this
doing
point,
good.
the sand has now come up to your knees.
Under
Waist
30
area.
minutes.
You
Here
have
we
to
go,
climb out and
everybody.
get on top.
Under 30 minutes.
Grab your horn.
Not a whole lot of
Hold-
beverage left.
hold
I think I
out.
drank
I'm
a
gonna
little
hold
bit.
on to one end.
Okay.
I tell them to hold on to one end as I fly up.
Don't you have
Okay.
a cone?
Oh,
You
sure.
hold on to one
You want me
end.
to talk to somebody?
There might be a
At
sphinxer. I don't know.
the
Grasp
weight
me
of both of you across it, especially with your weight, the broom just.
I let go. I tell it the rope should be coming out of the rope.
Right. Okay, I thought you were trying to lift him up with
No,
you.
no.
Okay.
I'm trying to let
okay.
the rope out
Okay.
as I'm flying up.
You pull up and you come off the top again into this chamber that leads into it. You can see with what your vision is a tunnel that leads ahead to a set of double metal doors.
Is there anything to tie rope off onto?
No.
No.
What about the doors? Are there handles?
From what you can look over there, no.
I'm liking it.
They're-
I'm liking
they're
it. We just
solid
sprung
metal.
into action.
Shit.
Scanlan, can I borrow your horn, your cone, your
yes,
thing?
I can yell.
At this point, the sand is
Sisa.
now.
We just hit
about,
20 likes, by the
half
way. We are
room is
over
filled
20.
now.
Nearly
Okay.
halfway to bonus time. But we need just as many likes as we need
Can you hear us?
minutes, or we have minutes on the clock, I should say.
Gather close next to me. Who's
gathering
close,
close.
nearby?
I like that
Right,
Liam's
anyway,
doing that.
I
Liam's like, I'm just
walk
grabbing at
down
straws,
a
but like
pillar,
maybe
like a-
use the cone and
a
scream
pillar
for the
up
Sphinx or
towards the hole.
Osesis or something.
Okay.
Elevator time.
It is a 3-foot wide hole. You'll be able to fit one person through there.
Can I at least rise us up to where we're close and we can get there?
Okay, yeah.
Where
So
we're up and out.
All right, yeah. So you get up out of the sand. Now you guys have been climbing up best you can, but as the nature of sand, you're still kind of pulling in.
Yes,
as
that's what
pouring
I
in
was
now. You
assuming.
can
We're
see
just
now
gonna
parts of the ceiling
fall
are
through.
starting
Not
to open
exactly
up.
like quicksand,
So
but
do you
kind
have the
of.
I
immovable
fly
rod?
down and
Maybe
I
not
grab
as
the
fast
immovable
and as
rod.
Here, cat.
bad.
Take it.
Okay, you grab the rod, you fly up, you take the rod and you set it in place and
Tie the rope onto it.
tie the rope onto it. All right, at this point now the sand's pushed up. You guys are on the last 10 feet before it hits the ceiling.
Climb in, climb in.
Climbing the rope.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna go and turn into a bird.
Can I fly back down and grab?
You know what I'm gonna do?
Scanlan?
I'm just gonna kind of go and turn into a
I go down
bird,
and
you
grab
know.
Pike then, and I go up.
Please
Okay.
help me choose. What do we got? Okay, 3 pre-rolls. I have
Trevor
one
and
smells like
she holds on to
bubblegum.
the
The
broom.
other
You
has a
guys make
funk
it
to
up that
it.
way.
The third smells like banana. Go with banana. It is a
pole is just
sign
long enough where pretty much you have
ninja
to
because
go
when I
single
met my
file.
friend
Somebody else can
yesterday,
climb while you're
the
doing it.
only flavor he
So, you
had
guys
for
go
the
through.
type of
Who's
vape
flying
pen my
first?
sister
You're
wanted
flying
was
up
banana
after them. Who's
sundae,
going up first?
and she said it was
go
the
up next.
greatest.
Okay, go ahead and make an athletics
Ever.
check.
Well, she said it's very good.
Athletic
She
check.
told me earlier. She was like, "You gotta try this. It's like
Climbing
really
a
good."
rope, a tiny-
Is it-
So
is
I
it
think it's a
triangular?
sign. Go with
No,
banana.
circular.
It was the. I remember telling her. I think the only thing I could get is
Making
banana,
your way up.
or maybe I just got it. Either way, banana was the only
It's
option,
a long pull.
I'm gonna Batman.
and it was
Right, who's up
glorious,
next?
or
I'd like
is
to use
glorious.
acrobatics to ignore the rope and use the sides of this little tunnel to do that going up.
Okay, go ahead and do that.
Nice.
That is 25.
25. Okay.
Acrobatics,
Nice.
25, moving
So
quick.
you guys get up a third of the way. Who's after
Well,
you?
we're definitely going to get
guess
through
I'm
this
gonna
before we're
climb
done
the
on the
rope,
live
yeah.
stream because
Yep.
we got over
All right,
25
make an
minutes and it seems like we're already making our way.
Yeah, right.
Banana fluff it is. Ooh, it even sounds like
17,
marshmallow
okay.
with
You guys
banana
all make
flavor.
up- you get about a third of the way up. I need the 3 of you to make your checks again, as it is a very tight space. And it's
At every
very,
100
very-
subscribers,
You're
there
just
is a
like-
signed poster giveaway.
25
Everybody,
again.
Clear up again. Awesome.
are you signed up? You might get a free poster.
23.
23. You guys make it up 2/3 of the pathway now. You can see now the
Banana
sand has reached the
for
bottom.
what we
And at this
lost.
point, you guys who made it up to the top, you look up as you notice part of the stonework above goes. Sam begins to now fall directly down on top of
Oh
you
god,
guys,
now rapid.
pushing past
Crazy
you.
amounts of sand
I
now.
need you guys to make one more check with disadvantage because of the sand. Because
Extra
that was
harsh.
what the timer was going to do.
Extra harsh.
It's gone.
As soon as the timer went out, that was when the top one went and capped off the top.
God. That's good. That's
Yeah, 27.
He is a
This is athletics check?
It's athletics, yeah.
No, not 27. It's 24.
24, right? This is you coming up From the bottom.
Yeah.
For everybody. Okay, so you make it up to the third of the way now. What'd you roll? With this
Taking a
17
dry hit of it,
disadvantage?
hit tastes vaguely
13,
like banana pudding. I like it,
25.
Ninja.
You actually have to climb over.
I had a
Percy
hitter
being
for
held
pen,
up
and it
when
was
the sand
very
is coming
much
down.
deliciously banana.
Grog, it's starting to catch up.
Making
to
our
you.
way.
I need a Vax and Scanlan. You guys make it to the top and just pull your way out of the sand that's now pouring down in that tunnel.
To the
Grog,
top of what?
Up.
The tunnel on top?
Top of the tunnel. Yeah, you guys emerge from it, and you're now inside a chamber along with Vex and Keela.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I feel like Matt left out the now you're inside a chamber thing. I was like, wait, where did they end up? They climbed out. Where are
It
they?
was brought up by Vex.
Second roll was 19.
Yeah,
total.
A 19
banana
total?
pudding is
Okay.
amazing. I like it.
I'm tying a.
I'm not a big fan of a lot of things, but anything banana.
I'm gonna throw it
I don't know
down
what it is.
towards
I'm a big
Grog
fan of
and try to
banana.
Get it down so I can hold onto it and just help pull while he does what he's doing.
And can I like cantrip a gust like against the sand?
But only like
Yeah, I
certain
wanna try to
things.
fly up
Like I don't
to
want
it.
like banana
There's a
flavored.
lot of sand. It can,
I like
you might be able to help a
candy.
little bit with your cantrip. It's
I'll take.
more
I
of a
feel
puff
like
of wind
banana
than
is
a
better in
strong
like a
force. There's lot of
pastry
sand
or a
falling.
pie
It's not
or
gonna
a
help
pudding.
tremendously in this circumstance,
Alright.
unfortunately.
If I'm
It's a
having like
cantrip.
sour
Can I use
candies
my
or something, I
shield
want
and try to, like,
berries.
direct it to where some of
Sugary,
they,
sugary sweet
like, come
stuff.
in.
I don't really want bananas,
Sure, go ahead and make a
obviously, because
strength check.
bananas aren't very strong
Oh,
tasting.
maybe Pike should do it because she's way stronger than me.
Yeah,
Pike's
Cavendish
gonna step
bananas are
19
okay,
straight
but I
down.
have
Don't do this,
tried a
Mike.
few
Don't do
others. The
this.
little red
Can I
ones
try
are
to
my
do straight,
favorite.
Pike?
Little
I
red
have to
ones.
do it.
It's cool.
I don't think I've ever seen or heard of a little red banana.
All right, she manages to direct some of the flow, which begins to spray onto the outside of the room. It begins to fill up one side. However, that does give a round of no disadvantage to Grog and Percy. Roll again.
Except I
Roll again.
exhausted, right?
Yes.
So I have disadvantage.
disadvantage anyway, yes, you do.
Exhausted. He is exhausted.
21.
You manage to make up the rest of the way. The rope.
21.
Percy comes out.
That was
Pull him up onto the side. Pike, unfortunately, it's too much and loses it. The sand comes rushing on top of you. What'd you roll?
It was a 21.
A 21.
Three
I
times.
grab Grog by the beard and
He's
pull.
almost to the top.
By
So
the
you
beard.
made one check. That's your second check now. You make one more check now. As the sand's pouring down, it's now come up to you. It's starting to grab the lower part of your legs.
Okay.
And you're starting to feel yourself being
The
buried
music
by
too
the
is
sand.
being very dramatic.
I'm pulling on his beard. Can I cancel his disadvantage
Disadvantage.
out?
Well, no, the rope that came
See?
down.
Yeah.
Roll a perception check, Grog.
Good roll, it looks like.
What'd you roll?
Perception is 4, but I rolled a 60, so a 24 on my fourth.
Disadvantage?
athletic check.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you don't even see the rope
Disadvantage.
that Vax dropped. It just keeps in the sand. But you grabbing onto the one that's already up there, you just hand over hand pull up. You guys watch as the sand eventually stops and fills the entirety of the tunnel, and just stops. And then
Grog comes out.
Grog pulls himself outside, manages to brush the sand off. It's all in his beard.
None of this was in the live stream. I mean, the animated show, right? I don't remember. I don't remember a sand. Maybe I did. I don't know. Did we? I've definitely seen this in movies and shows. I don't recall it being Vox Machina. A room filling with sand and Grog making it out by the
Brush him off.
I thought we would
skin of his teeth.
I think we did do what we were supposed to do down there.
Jeez, it would have been better if we would have just gone up the hole to begin with.
So,
Fuck, I've never rolled that well.
That was crazy.
He had,
rolls.
yeah, he had to roll a lot of good rolls.
so you guys.
Oh
now
my
see
God,
there's
no subtitles
long
today? I didn't even
stone brick
realize.
Hallway before you. It's just solid behind you, with a little bit of sand that's now kind of coasted
That's
from
not
the
what I
corner
meant to
after
do.
Pike had diverted it briefly.
I totally forgot. Where are they? Subtitles.
Beyond the way, about 30
English.
feet ahead of you, you see two metallic doors that are closed.
Traps. I'm looking for traps.
Investigation
Looking
check.
for traps. Sorry about that. We have 20 minutes
yeah,
left, and we had no subtitles for the first
that is a,
2 hours. We've been on for, well,
Take a moment, scanning the floor. as
probably
you
5 or
approach.
10 minutes of that
Coming
was
up to the
dead
actual
air.
doors,
But
you
we've
take
been on
them
for like an
and
hour
take
and
them
45
over.
minutes,
They are not locked.
and
or
we had
trapped.
no
Ooh, I never trust
subtitles.
I know,
that.
right?
Ever. It's never been
I'm going
good.
stealth.
Maybe this is like a test, and if we made it past the test,
That was the
we're
trap?
worthy.
30
Yeah,
for
you know.
stealth.
That
Okay.
was the
It did
trap.
say. What
We're
did
just
that?
in a
What did
room-
that riddle say? Something about a name.
We're just in
name
a room
must
with
have
two
been-
doors.
Correct, a hallway with two
Commodifiable?
Well,
Commodifiable?
Is,
A name.
Apparently,
is
commodifiable isn't a word.
Maybe this is us earning our name.
Commodifiable.
his name.
I honestly was going to say, is that a word? And then I read your
So we
first
went
comment
through
saying,
water.
apparently
We went
that's
through
not a
shade.
word. I've never heard of it.
We went through
Commodifiable.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
it sounds like a cool
fire.
word, but
And-
apparently it's not
we
really.
haven't gone
So
through
it's
fire
not a word.
or wind
wind.
yet.
All right.
I'm going to
That was really smart, Grog.
Hey,
Very smart, Grog.
Deathwalker's
Good man.
Ward. I'll have it resistant to fire.
Okay, that would take a short rest to go ahead and set that. So it's
I'm
about-
okay with that.
Let's just sit and let Grog catch a breath, shall we?
Okay. You take a
Short
as well?
rest.
Up to you.
Do we
Yeah.
really want to take a short
exhaustion?
rest in
No,
this
long
room?
rest cures exhaustion.
Oh, fuck that shit. I'm rolling through.
All right, you guys take a short rest. You take a breather here. If you need to use any hit dice, you know you can.
I mean, we probably
All right,
should.
so-
Are we in
Finish the short rest.
focus territory?
You
Are
reset
we,
your
everybody?
Fire resist.
Is there any runes or anything?
Are we
around
even gonna
this
get to
room
focus
that,
territory?
They would indicate.
Like I said, we're down to under
In the
20
short
minutes
rest
at
and
this
time you
point.
take it, while
Under
there
20
were
minutes,
no
we're
traps
stopping
on
at
the door, you guys
3:30.
did notice that there
I
is
was
a
almost
very,
going to do
very
sooner than
faint,
that, but I feel like,
symbol
I mean, we'll
in the
see.
middle.
If there's something
Very large. So at
epic
first it
about
just
to
seemed like one of
start
the doors
at like
designed as you step back
3:25,
and
maybe
rest,
we'll
and
stop
kind of
early
like
because I don't want to
the
get
door,
into it.
kind of looking at it from
But-
this distance, you could see the symbol.
Everyone's saying focus.
Oh, he's got paper.
Is it over both doors or just
like this.
one? Ooh.
This is the
That's
symbol
a
of Ioun.
sphinx. Oh,
Ioun.
This is the ancient original symbol of Ioun. This is what is.
What does the
as a
symbol look
relief
like to
in each of
you?
the doors.
Right off the
Ever
bat,
so
it looks to
faintly
me like an
in the distance,
eye.
Would you be able to really see it?
The
exact
Ioun,
same
eye,
both
Ioun, it looks like an eye, and it even has eye in the
No,
title,
it's
but
the
it looks like
exact
an
same.
eye. And then like the side of
Maybe
a
open the
face
door.
maybe or something, I don't
Do you
know.
want to bust out those
Wait,
ions?
maybe there's a
you
clue.
have?
Maybe there's a clue in here.
You
In
also
the
have
riddle?
Your ion stone.
Yeah. What's
The
In
Ioun
the walls
stones.
and in the floors and in the ceiling, is it just...
Clever
the
said I
same
don't think we
marble
are,
stone, or there
but
any porous openings
Ninja did a
or-
focus too.
Make a perception check.
Is this focus time? I don't know, but we're narrowing down to the end, so I'm gonna probably pay a little closer attention than usual.
This guy's a window, the water.
16.
Okay, looking about the stonework is pretty consistent here. It's old, but unlike the weathered entrance, a lot of this has not seen the elements since it's so fairly buried, and even at its
The
seemingly
all-knowing
ancient,
eye. So many
time
eyes
it's
in
been
this.
Here,
The
it
eyes
doesn't appear
have
to
it.
be worn. It's really fresh. You don't see any weaknesses. You don't see missing stones.
It's stone, though, right?
It is stone, yes.
It's like marble, or...
No, actually, this is more old, classic, like granite, or other deep earth stones that are used for various forms of construction. It doesn't have any special
Granite. We
properties.
got some
that you can
granite up in here. I mean,
Well,
that
if
makes
no one else
sense.
is going to, I think it'll be fun.
Take 20 paces back.
And do what?
And do what?
And wait for me to open the door and look in.
Well, why not I open the door and look in?
Because last time you almost
Better
killed
be
my
invisible,
sister.
but go for it.
I very gently open the door.
Which one?
Both of them.
Both doors open. You look into what appears to be a. From what you can see.
I mean,
it
it is funny that it's
very, very
Percy
faint
saying, "Why
butterfly
can't I
coming
open
from his
them?"
dagger.
When last time we were
And
encountered
that
with
is
this,
pitch
Vex got blasted, and Liam's asking if I could do
Percy,
it,
the one
and
who cannot
Percy's
see.
like, "No, I ain't friggin' doing it."
What do you see, Percy?
I see a door that I have conquered.
A door is conquered. Fuck them eyes. Yes, fuck them eyes. The all-knowing eye. Not seeing ass, bitches.
That's great. Great. Do I need to make another stealth check at this point?
It was good. It was a good comment.
All right, so I'm
Being
gonna-
as we've had some issues with the doors,
Stay
I have
back.
conquered this
There's no
door,
point in all
everybody.
of us getting hit with something.
I have conquered this door.
20 feet ahead of everybody.
You move 20 feet ahead. You enter the room and you can see this chamber is square in size, but it is divided, it seems to be, in 3 halls. There's a path to the right, a path to the left, and a path ahead of you. You can't quite see all the way past the hallway continues to the very edge of your visual range once you enter the chamber. However, what you can see is to the right and left of you, there parts of the wall have like collapsed. Like there's just piles of rubble and stone and earth. Make a perception check.
Like and subscribe if you haven't. We have reached 20. We haven't gone beyond the 20.
So I roll a 1. That's better. Perception, you said?
Yes.
22.
I feel like any
Looking,
second something is going to happen.
Just to the edge of the 2
I feel like we
pathways
are
you can
very
see,
near.
there appears
Does
to
anybody
be
know? Are we near a
little bit of
focus time?
shimmer,
Because I feel
a
like
bit
there
of
is
movement,
something.
like
I mean,
light
telling me
silk,
could be a
almost like,
spoiler, I guess, because I would be
threads
knowing
shifting,
something's coming. But I feel like something's coming
entwined.
already.
It looks almost like a large, very, very faint web that's
Oh,
sort of just draped over
great.
one wall on the right and matching on the left side.
Does it remind me of
Webs.
anything I've seen in my dreams?
What is this
I
web
mean,
shit? I don't like. Whenever there's
The idea of
webs
the glimmering
involved, there's
thread,
giant
maybe,
spiders.
but
I
isn't
hate
glowing,
it.
it's not emanating
No
light, it's
webs.
very thin. very wispy. And there are a few of them that you can see before the rest of your perspective on the two walls that break.
I'm looking at all their faces because I'm waiting for them to be like, oh shit, eight-legged friends around.
Your current disposition. Ahead of you, in the central chamber, you do see what looks to be a small pit, like a divot, almost like a cauldron, about 10 feet across. Similar in size and circular structure as to the first water pool you guys dove into, except for it just comes to a convex end with nothing visible in it. There's like stones built around the outside of it.
I could be grasping at straws, but I'm getting a bit of an arachnid vibe in here.
I would definitely say a bit of an arachnid vibe. Random note, be safe in the snow, everyone. Yes, we were talking about this before, Neil. I don't know if you were here when Marion was, but we were talking about it's supposed to be really bad, the worst in years potentially. We've had already this summer, already this winter. I feel like we've had the most snow we have had in like 5 or 6 years, and this next one is supposed to be the worst this year.
I think we're good on spiders.
This thread is silk, isn't it? It's actual material. I'm not going to touch it. And I'm actually conscious of the creation of air currents. I'm going to just gingerly put on my mask so that my breath does not move things, and examine.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Smart.
I like that because even something as tiny as like the slightest vibration could trigger
entities that you can check with that. Okay. What'd you roll, Thomas?
I rolled a 2, so my investigation is 5.
5 on investigation. My God.
It is a thread, and there are multiple. As you get closer, you can see there are many threads that are.
I'm trying to think of what else it could be besides spiders when it's dealing with web.
15,
The second he says web
right,
and
like
threads and string and
this
silk.
Network of threads appear to be attaching at the halfway point and then draped against the wall. It looks like a spider web made of this thread, all converges in the center. That's the best you can make of it. You do not sense any celestials, but do mark off your spell slot for that use.
That's not a spell slot. It's just my. Oh, extend one ranger spell slot.
You idiot!
I've never ever done that.
I assumed you were keeping track of that.
I have never even looked at that.
Going forward,
it is in bold print.
We're halfway through the campaign.
Wow. I am sorry about that, Matt.
That's okay.
Is there any way to cross the room without touching the...
Halfway through the campaign, and that is why Matt Mercer
15, 20 foot wide thing,
might check and ask people, are they sure? A lot of times Matt will be like, you sure? Try reading that again. Let me double check you on that. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, for the last year, I haven't been chalking off my thing. You're out. You should immediately die. Matt should be like, no mercy, your character's dead. You cheater. I'm joking, obviously.
Can we pick it away?
Like a mini golf.
Make perception check.
Right, yeah.
It's very mini golf.
Duck feet are webbed. Yes, I like it. I like it. I said, what else do we think of when we have webs? Duck feet are webbed. You are correct.
Web in the corner, there are two small 5-6 foot wide pools of water similar to the ones you dove into. They're lined with stones and a little bit of gold trim similar to what you guys saw in the previous room.
There's doorways?
So you have the rubbles on the side, you have the spider webs, you have the pools at the end there, and you have the empty cauldron.
A lot of
in the
shit going on.
centerpiece.
That's what he's saying.
Cannot see,
basically, there's a lot of shit
further
going
forward,
on.
You cannot see beyond where those hallways converge on the opposite side.
Is it just me, or does that one in the middle look like a fire pit?
I agree. I think this looks like a convergence of the elements type of a room.
We have some boar in the frozen bag.
Fly shatters
I
are
can light a
webbed?
fire
What are
in that
shatters?
pit.
Fly shatters? Are those their wings?
Yeah. Is it
Cobs
far away?
are
I can set
webbed.
my arrow on fire and
It's
send it
it's
down.
25 feet from the doors you guys entered with.
Oh.
So.
A lot of I mean, this kind of webbing.
Yeah, but hold on,
This kind of
the
webbing.
last time we did that,
True. All these things are probably true.
shit went down.
But
get
I don't know
into
what
a
fly
way,
shatters
and
are.
If something happens, we shut the doors.
I'm like almost thinking
Can
I'm
we,
just
like,
reading
walk
it
over to
wrong.
the cauldron first and see what's above it?
I'm assuming it's its wings, but
walk to
I mean in this fashion,
you
like
wanna
we're
make
seeing
a
threads, silky threads,
23.
cedars,
As
fly
you're in this conversation,
cedars.
looking about and pulling back, I know you're passive as well.
I
But
don't
even in
know
the
if I know what
conversation
that
with him,
is.
As you kind of kept an eye out, you see too that to the front of each of these walls that bisects the room, what you thought was just a wall. Now, as you've had time to study
Is it moving?
Everyone else has been talking and doing.
Is it moving? Is the wall moving?
Scanlan, you probably would have noticed this too. The wall is the separator is actually a giant obelisk on each side, just like the one that you saw in the Frostweald on the way in. The baskets were around. You just see that, but they're much newer. They're not as weathered by the ages, and they're just these two markers with the symbol of Ioun.
Is there a thing? Is there a thing?
Short halt. Come
Oi.
here. Come here.
Oh, yes.
Look at this thing. Look, there and there. These are just like the...
It's like the ones that we saw before.
Yeah, do you still have the doohickeys?
Of course I have my
The
doohickeys.
doohickeys. Do you still have the doohickeys?
You realize...
Fly swatters. I couldn't hit that with...
All right, so which one?
To save my life, I spelled cedars too many times. Fly swatters are webbed.
Drew it by the toe. If she hollers, let her go. Eeny, meeny, miny.
The right
No,
one?
we've always found that very offensive. I just want
Under 10 minutes. I am out of all
Choose
my
the right one,
beverages.
and I'll
I kind of have to
stick
pee.
my Ioun stone
But
in
let's
it.
see how far we
Okay,
get.
looking at the base of it, you see there is the same triangular.
Like I said, if
symbol
something
there.
epic's
You
about to
place
happen,
the
maybe
iron
I'll save
stone
it for the
into
patron hour.
recess in the
Because I don't
obelisk.
want to be in the
As you
middle.
do, it
Well, I
glows
mean, I guess we
faintly.
could start it.
The obelisk itself tends to give off the same kind of somewhat teal, greenish, blue glow. The other one also does the same. At which point, the darkness across the room is immediately dissipated as two previously unseen braziers across the way burst into flame, lighting the opposite side of the room. You can see what
Great.
looks to be a series of heavy steps that lead up to a higher platform on the opposite side of the room. You can see two pillars at the edge and the very top of this raised platform that meet the ceiling.
Like and subscribe if you have not, everybody. We're less
go up
than
there and
10
check it
minutes
out.
away.
Oh my gosh.
I like it. You want to have
We activated the braziers, and there is a...
This is going like
Way
over
up.
the fire pit, past the wispy wisps.
Yeah,
Just-
there's all the stuff on the sides, and the central room just has that pit.
Hold your breath as you pass the wispy wisps. I don't trust
I'll go with
I
you.
agree.
And get that silver tongue.
I think that's not a bad idea. Hold your breath as you pass the wispy
Anything's gonna want
wisps.
to talk to us down here.
Can we look at the ground for traps as
Yeah.
we walk in? Any squares, it might move.
I mean,
Make an investigation.
Yeah.
it's not the worst idea. It's Indiana Jones, the Eye of...
Nine.
Or the Jehovah
Nothing
begins
gets
with
your
Nye.
attention.
Nope, we're good.
Would you like me to do that?
Are you guys all moving in
Yeah.
different ways, the same way? Which way are you taking?
Oh god.
If we go to the right or the left, we have to cross these webs, or no?
You can move around the web on that. Like, it only covers half the path. You still have about like 7 to 10
Yeah, I
feet
would definitely stay away from that.
between where the web
That was
starts
also a thing too in Indiana Jones.
Just
The
open
temple
with a
or
breath.
the Last Crusade.
Mm-hmm.
In the Last Crusade, there are webs
Yeah, I'll take the left.
I'll
that
take the
are
middle.
leading towards the Grail, and he
You guys
literally
will
kind of
quietly move
moves the
forward,
webs, and that's what
stepping
kind of
through these
triggers the
passages,
blades.
stepping
So
around.
it's
You
like
see,
it
ways
could
up
all
there.
be
There's the
part of
pummeled
some
walls in the far
elaborate
corner. You can
plan.
see the
Some
webbing
Pee Wee
there.
Herman-esque-
There's small pools at the far
What are
end
those called?
corners Before they can
What is that called?
The central chamber where that giant
When you
platform
set
is.
off like a domino and it does like a bunch of other things that
Right.
ends in like a result of something. One thing hits one thing and another thing and another thing. What is that
You
called?
guys are partway across.
I'm brain
now,
farting
you're
on the thing. Pee Wee Herman had it a lot. You see it a lot in movies and shows.
I'm gonna continue and
Yeah, I'm
not
gonna keep
disturbing the
walking.
air as best I can.
Yeah,
Okay,
they're
you guys
moving
keep
very
walking
slowly,
carefully.
Not
I
disturbing the
get
air.
towards the-
Yeah, I'll dimension door to the platform on the other side.
Okay. You appear on the opposite side and you look around. What you didn't see from the shadow that was being cast past the braziers, to the right of you, Scanlan,
What is
you
it?
see a large
Oh.
form that is there kind of as a pile, a crumpled pile on the top of this platform. What catches your eyes, and you guys see this too as you begin to walk up as Scanlan appears and glances over.
Giant
As you get
spider.
closer, you can see there is a what looks to be
Look at Laura. Laura, like all of us are like, oh god, what
a
did we do?
cold blue marble
Rube Goldberg, thank
that
you.
is just right there, and you see it being turned and held by what looks to be a very faintly lit giant paw.
Giant
you can see two eyes
paw.
that glance up and glance over at Scanlan amongst the shadow, the same color as that blue marble. as it glances at Scanlan, and it is massive comparison to your tiny gnomish frame.
Massive.
The marble is then tucked deep into what looks like hair of some kind before it disappears, the eyes still glowing the blue color.
I'm assuming
Suddenly,
it's
the form begins to move as two giant arms and a voice comes.
Oh, it's got to be the
billowing
Sphinx,
out of
right?
this entity.
Sphinx?
I have watched you come.
The creature now stands on all fours, a good 15, 20 feet taller than you, Scanlan.
All right, Sphinx. We got a Sphinx. I was going to say, it didn't seem like a spider at that point.
Muscle beneath the fur. The face is masculine and human-like, cheeks adorned with ceremonial marks, head wreathed in a thick mane of red-brown hair. Two enormous feathered wings stretch out from its back with a giant whoosh, a whoosh of wind that tends to cause
How big we talking? How big is this Sphinx?
In place. And it looks at you for a second, expectantly, to the rest of the others.
Hello. Osisa sent us.
Yeah.
It mounts itself there, kind of turns so it's facing both you and the rest of you as you all approach.
You seek power, glory, retribution. I know your quarry, and I know your goal. She has told me. I can show you. But all great knowledge should not be given.
Comes with a price. All things come with a price.
You must be proven. It must be earned.
A name must be earned.
It must be
earned. And as his voice roars,
that's the name of the
room
episode.
Echoes, and you can see wind begin to
a name
all
must be
around
earned,
you,
not it
glancing
must
over
be
your
earned.
shoulder. You guys can see now the empty pit in the center of the hall behind you is now whipping it into a whirlwind.
Music
Like
kicked up.
A small centralized
Different kind of
cyclone.
music.
It's now rising up, meeting the ceiling. Stone
At
stationary in
least
place.
4 stories. At
Just
least
marking
4
there.
stories.
The braziers.
I love it. How
brighter
tall is
now.
the
The
Sphinx?
flames, you can feel the heat even from your distance at this point.
Music is rapidly kicking
You
up.
can see now the Sphinx is baring its gleaming white teeth there at the top.
What is my name?
Oh, so this is what a name is earned kind of thing is? Roll initiative.
Oh my god!
All right, we're stopping right there because we have 2 minutes left, and I don't want to jump in the middle of a battle. So I hate that it's there, but I mean to do 2 more minutes, and I have to pee like a son of a bitch. And we only have about a 20-minute Vox o'clock and the Patreon hour, so right there is probably the best time to do it. See, here's the thing. Yeah, I was gonna say. I just want to see how long the battle. This is the focus part. So I'm going to do the Patreon hour first. I'll end it with the Vox o'clock. I apologize if you're really into it, but otherwise this will be going on forever. We're already 2 hours and 15 minutes in. It's almost 8:30. I am starving. I have to pee. I'm going to say goodnight to everybody. I ran out of drinks like 30, 40 minutes ago, which is probably a good thing because I would have kept drinking and I already have to go to the bathroom. So I'm going to say goodnight to everybody. We'll call it a day. I'll jump into the Patreon hour. Clever name I made, Ninja Master, Colvin oh my God. Ninja Master, Neil, Marion Ravenwood, Veroji, Michael, Ace, the Dude JB, and my brother, all the moderators. I thank you for all you do. Holly Mack was here. We had... Who else? Leading Blind was here. I said Marion Ravenwood, I think. Am I missing anybody? Who am I missing? Little Paramaster. Shane was here? Sean, how are you? Sean was here for 5 seconds. I didn't even see him. When was that? That was a while ago. Sean, I apologize. I missed you. I didn't see you in the chat. And it looks like you left. My apologies for not seeing you there, my friend. But I got to go to the bathroom. I love you all. And I'll see you in the Patreon hour, the Vox o'clock, or next week's live stream. And